So to get into the mood for traveling to Sumeru, I started watching Rise, Roar, Revolt. How the British are depicted in that movie is kind of funny. They're like comically evil. They're basically just Nazis with British accents. It makes me sort of worried about how Indians actually view the West. It's not like I'm expecting. Oh, god damn it. I'll let them on overtime again. It's not like I expect the movie to be historically accurate or anything like that, but there's a lot of people who have this weird tendency of making old history and even fiction relevant for modern times, where they treat it as real as if it just happened. People can be remarkably stupid. Anyway, before I do the story shit, start my dating sim, I just wanna finish this one Economia quest. It's amazing that I still have content here. Maybe you should watch other Well, But the problem with watching other streamers of this game is that they don't even really play the game. They just do this weird Russian roulette shit. Or they play it in the funkiest ways. Like the old Barbara versus the Hydro boss. Oh, that is some time on your hands shit. So this is a Dragon Bone Orb. Looks pretty ordinary. What do you mean ordinary? It doesn't look very mystical or useful. Would it really sell for a lot? I don't know, are we trying to sell it? Maybe we could try taking this to the various shops we've been to, you know, the Wind, Glory, Geo Antiques. Well, I'm sure hopes it'll be worth a meal or two. Are we seriously just gonna try and sell this? Didn't lead to a quest, really? And we also got this shriveled seed. Is any of this going to be relevant? Or is it just souvenirs? To remind us that we've ever done things. Why do I have a book with Paimon face palming? More like Palmon. The fruit of a dragon bone flower. Created by the use of the waters of Leaf, it is said to sweep one's worries away and bring peace. Giving up your objectives, forsaking desire, and becoming content and satisfied. Is that not happiness? Oh, are we getting philosophical now? Like, the thing that's funny about questions about living in a simulation is that it's only the fact that you know you're in a simulation that colors your emotions there differently. Like the emotions themselves wouldn't be measurably different. Like how people try to define emotions as either like real or unreal, that you're not really feeling something, isn't strictly true. Like your reasons might be utter shit as to why you feel something, but it doesn't mean you suddenly stop feeling them. It's sort of weird and interesting how people view things like that. What the hell am I doing? What am I looking for? I was supposed to try to sell it at the souvenir shop. Why am I... Yes, hello, Marjorie. Every treasure is unique. I've got... Wait, I can do that? I got some treasure I want to sell. I imagine that an adventurer as skilled as you must have come across some truly rare goods to sell. Let me have a look. You tell Marjorie about the Dragon Bone Orb. Ew. Ah, isn't this what the bard called the flatnot fruit? Do you think that it really exists? So its real name is a dragon bone fruit. Oh, dragon... whatever. If its effects are as you say, I'd be willing to pay 80... No. Let me think about it some more. Oh yeah, what will you use it for? Are you gonna start a drug ring? I mean, it's such a unique treasure. It has the abilities straight out of a fairy tale. I doubt those alchemists would be loath to part with their Mora. 5 moon pies? Nah.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Wait, didn't we have something similar to this before? We got like an item and then we tried to sell it under the bridge. I want to see if he wants to buy it. I don't think they actually gave me that as an option. I just want to see if he's interested. Worst case scenario, teleport back. And waste everyone's time. Which one? Oh! Whoa! Climb the pillar. Thank you. Hey, Bolai. Keep your voice down. Now what can I do for you? Oh, just you. Let's get down to business. What can I get you? What are you selling?
You're here for the goods, are you?
Oh, wow. You sell sunsettias and shit? My god. What do you make with the big bucks? Oh, if I was able to sell that shit, I'd be rich. But I literally can't. I kind of wish they had basically more of an economic system here, like make food, sell it, get fish, sell that. But no, they don't want to make you do busy work and burn out. Mingxing jewelry is a well-established industry. KKK. What do you have to offer? Wait, wasn't this one of the places I could sell it? No, they wouldn't be... Wait, this isn't the antiques shop? Over here, then. Seems kind of empty.
Hey, Sumira.
What a pretty place. What a pretty vase. Goods from Leo sure are pretty. Wait, hold on. You two. Perhaps I should purchase one of these ingenious made porcelain trinkets and use it as a reference. My god. How long have these people been here? I don't mean to seem racist, but all these anime characters all look the same to me. What do you think, Kama? I guess I don't really... I feel that any description of this should be well controlled. If you spend too much time on it, the foreshadowing will become quite apparent. But at the same time, mention it too little will make that development seem abrupt. Yeah, I get it. You're right, Knowles. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hey, Tintin. Will she appear if I turn it into nighttime? Gotten better. Oh, hi there. That's like perfectly framed. Huh. And no difference. Isn't this the antique store? Wasn't there a sign? Okay. Mixing jewelry poster. Yeah, okay. Sold out. Yeah. I could have sworn there was like a giant poster piece of shit hanging around right there. I had no idea these characters moved around. Like, if I just I wish they gave them like more memorable names. Made them look more distinct so I could actually remember them. It's the sort of detail I'd usually appreciate. But I can't appreciate it if I don't even fucking notice it. Alright, I've been here for 24 hours. She's clearly not showing up. Unless it's only during midday, but... yeah, like I was expecting a poster like this over there. Where are the antiques? Wait, you? What are you selling? What are you bu- Wow, okay. I don't get a discount for helping out Lyra? Yeah, cheap bird. Okay, where's the antique supposed to be then? Hey, how's this? Oh wait, can I actually buy shit here? There's so many characters I haven't talked to. Wait, yeah, like have you always been here? You're under new ownership? The previous owner sold me this property due to debt problems. The new owner made some adjustments to how we operate after taking over. But not that you'd understand anyway. I just treat this place like any other tea house. Ah. Okay, no need to get sassy. Not going to escort me away? No idea what you're talking about. Of course not. Our new owner also hopes that more people will come to drink tea. As long as they behave, drink tea, and chat, they are always welcome here. Who the hell are you guys again? Wait, you're the halberd? Aren't there, like, books written about you? I don't know. Hey, Fang. That's all I got to say. Halberd. Disappointing. Why is this kid hanging around with this shady-looking dude? I have to buy a vase? Oh yeah! How does this say? You break it, you buy it. Oh, he's definitely gonna break something. Oh, shit! I'm in real trouble now. Okay, listen, toy seller. Can't I sell you something? Where the heck? Ooh. God damn, that's expensive.
I want a new toy.
Hey, Manager Quan. Yeah, Nothing new. Damn it. Oh my god. They should give you like an emergency exit button for some of these dialogues, because holy shit. Isn't this supposed to be... I just realized I should have just reviewed my... Oh, hey, Gonyu. I should have just reviewed my own video to find out where the hell they thought I could go with the Dragon Bone Orb. It's a little annoying that they don't display your options here. Like, Paimon just mentions shit in passing. Okay, I'm just gonna test one final place. Like, I don't know why any of the shops would know the value of any of this. I've got some treasure I want to sell. Why can't I sell it here and not the other place? Like, all of these have the diamonds. Well, to tell you the truth, we managed to restore a regular supply of goods. We don't really make collecting odds and ends a habit in any case, but just from looking at you... I think it's safe to assume that it's something most interesting indeed. Why don't you have a look at me then? I'll be honest with you, well, it's quite a curious tale. It does seem a bit too out there. This subject falls somewhat outside my area of expertise. Please don't scoff. I'm but a mere craftsman myself. How about this then? And what will you use it for? I'm not sure at the moment. I'll need to give it some thought. You know what? I'm not selling this thing. If the situation's right, I might be able to modify this into a special Netsuke and sell it for a decent price. What the hell is a Netsuke? I'm gonna think about it for a bit. Fair enough? Okay, screw this. We're initiating. Activating story mode. Why is his star sign a deer? Wait, is that... Does he work at the same detective agency? Is there just one? There's not a lot of competition in this city, is there? So they got a monopoly on detection?
Hey, how you doing?
What if the traveler is also unavailable? What am I supposed to do?
You're not supposed to do diddly shit. I'm supposed to do all the work.
Well, that's your problem. It was your choice to get into this mess.
Oh, wow, Sango, a little bit sassy.
Oh, but fortunately for you, it appears your savior has just arrived.
None of you are Shikanoin. Or Heizou.
Ah, traveler. Great, you made it.
Don't worry, I'm available.
Well, it's not like
ladies.
you were ever really busy to begin with.
Wait, which one of us? Who did you mean?
Sango? Compared to the traveler, you're the one who has too much free time.
I only see you outside of this goddamn house, Sango.
No, I'm very busy. I'm busy standing here. I have to stand here all day.
Yeah, my point
Even
exactly.
if it's a commission you're unwilling to take, your excuse is just pathetic.
A commission you're unwilling to take.
Yes, that's why I've asked you to come over. Allow me to explain.
What I need an explanation for is why the hell you got cat arms as your aesthetic here.
A key member of the Tenryou Commission has recently gone missing. No one has seen them, and their whereabouts are currently unknown. The Tenryou Commission has entrusted us to find this person discreetly because it would be a hassle for them to look for this person openly for a variety of reasons.
Am I gonna get a name?
Their name is...
Oh, there you go.
Kujosara. That's right. The general has gone missing.
Wow, you just blurt that out to you.
If the general was really missing, the Tenryou Commission would have flipped Inazuma on its head by now. And do you think they would only commission us for a case like that?
Well, does it only need to be you?
Please ignore Sango's nonsense, traveler. In fact, the missing person's name is Shikanoin Heizou.
So, wait, her idea of a joke is just lying?
He works as a special detective at the police station.
What?
Although his rank is merely a doshin, he is quite competent and held in high regard by the police station.
So, we're here to detect the detective? Okay, well.
Do they think he's more competent than me?
I mean, I'm not here to tell you how to do your job, but I'm sure he does more than stand around outside.
We get that you don't want to help Sango, but could you at least try not to make things more difficult here?
I mean, what else is he gonna do?
Sorry, traveler. Even though I accepted the commission, as you can see, Sango's less than thrilled to be involved in this case.
Because the pay is too low? Because there's too few clues? Yeah, sure.
Nope, not even close. If you really want to know why, it's because I absolutely refuse to deal with that brat's nonsense.
The other detective?
The only news that could make me happier than Shikanoin has gone missing would be Shikanoin has been missing for 100 years.
Okay, what's with this rivalry?
Needless to say, Sango and Heizou have a bit of a history.
I see what you mean, they're competitors.
Well, it's a little more serious than that.
Okay.
According to Sango, Heizou was an obstacle in her path to the Temple of Truth.
Like physically?
Like a yappy dog that was constantly in the way.
Even though Heizou has a unique personality, he's actually a nice guy. Really, I've learned a lot from him.
Okay,
So
can't wait to
I
meet
can't
him.
just ignore this case, even if Songo doesn't approve. At the very least, I could entrust the commission to someone capable and trustworthy, like you, Traveler.
Ah, yes, of course. Keep praising me. It's not like anything else happens in this game. I see, so you're outsourcing it to me. I see, so you're basically the... Wow.
Huh? No, it's not like that. Listen, I'll pay the entire amount originally promised by the Tenryou Commission, and I'll even personally throw in some additional funds.
Why would you... What?
I'm really hoping you can take this commission, Traveler.
Why would you throw in additional funds? What
If
the
Heizou
fuck?
truly is in danger, I know he'll be safer with you by his side.
Are you close with him? No problem, but I need more information.
Actually, we get along great. But Songo has always asked me to keep my distance and not to act like I know him in public settings.
Yeah, like insecure people who date fat chicks. Cool.
So, when
Can't be seen in
people
public.
ask, I usually just say I've met Shikanoin a few times. If it hadn't been for today's incident,
You'd what?
well, let's not get into that. Anyway, could you please help look for him?
Understood, I'll head there immediately.
Well, that's about all I have to tell you. Oh, please take this commission letter from the police station. If you find Heizou, return there and report back to them.
Mm-hmm. He's all the way in what, Tatsumi? Jesus. What gets around? But why, though? Okay, let's actually read this. An official missing person poster with the Tenryou Commission symbol on it. Okay. Basic. Oi, Shibata!
Oh, it's you, the captain of Swordfish 2? My name is Shibata. I'm in charge of the watch here. May I inquire as to what the captain needs?
I'm here for information about a specific individual. Tell Shibata about the commission to find
So his
Heizou.
name is Shikanoin Heizou, huh? Yes,
Heizou.
I'm familiar with the detective. He used to stroll around the area.
Alright. What?
Her Excellency
Does he
had
usually
assigned me
run
to
in?
keep a close eye on him at the time, fearing that he would do something unpleasant. But I eventually realized that he acted more like he was on a trip or something.
Ah, yes. What, he functions as a
Come to
tourist?
think of it, I believe he was recently spotted in the area east of the Sanganamiya Shrine. Please feel free to go there and take a look for yourself.
Do I need your permission? Only please feel free. I'll allow it by royal decree. Heizou?
Come on, you guys.
I mean, Heizou.
I'm nothing but a poor tourist with empty pockets.
Wow, even he
Please,
calls
you
himself a
just let me
tourist.
go.
Just shut up and stay put.
You think they saw me? Nah. Ah!
Illusion shattered. One with nature. Everybody,
I'm fine.
flame cutter.
Can't say the same for them, though.
Well,
I'm surprised they didn't get
look who it is.
overloaded. Who, me?
I was wondering who could be valiant enough to wipe the floor with these guys so easily. Turns out it was the distinguished traveler.
Oh, so you heard about me, just like everyone else. Am I ever gonna be anonymous? Do you think everybody in Sumeru will know who I am?
Really, I can't thank you enough.
Have we met?
Of course I was aware of you long before you arrived in Inazuma.
Oh, you're one of those people. Great.
Though the Sakoku decree managed to keep the country locked up, it wasn't able to stop the incredible stories about you.
Yes, my stories have immense penetrating force. Ladies.
Every day, all of those little stories would come scurrying over to my desk, like files with little feet.
That's adorable.
I was actually thinking about going to meet you once I wrapped up the business at hand. Who would have guessed that you'd show up first?
I mean, how are you planning on meeting me from this situation? By the way, tasteful side-moob.
I got so excited, I nearly forgot to introduce myself.
Yeah, I tend to do that too.
The name's Shikanoin Heizou, Special Detective of the Tenryou Commission. It's a pleasure to meet you, Traveler.
Specifically for the Tenryou Commission. Sure,
I
pleasure
wish
to
you
meet
all
you
the
too.
best on your journey through Tevat, by the way.
I've been commissioned to come find you.
I guess that means I've taken over as the main character in your story today.
Excuse me?
I've always heard that you take commissions from all kinds of people, helping everyone out with everything you can imagine.
Yeah, I'm kind of jack of all trades apparently at this point.
So now it's my turn to take your help, huh? Don't mind if I do.
Aren't you curious about whose commission it is?
That was already obvious to me. It's no coincidence that you've arrived here. Because that would be the stuff of an epic novel. The two protagonists of the story both travel to Watatsumi Island by chance and cross paths as if by fate.
I mean, you're relying heavily on me doing the walking and this whole path crossing thing considering we're stuck in a
The
cage.
traveler from afar heroically rescues the weak and defenseless detective from the clutches of the ruthless Nobushi.
Stop playing the victim, let's go.
Traveler, you are so dreamy.
Sure.
Unfortunately, though, I don't believe in coincidences. So, guessing you came to me on the police station's commission, didn't you?
How did you know that?
I'm a detective. Can you guess what gave it away?
Something about fingerprints? Did you deduce it from my demeanor? You're an oracle. Did you deduce it from what I said? Did you deduce it from what I was wearing? What did I say? Did I say anything? This one would be pretty fun, but I guess not.
Sounds like you already have some ideas about the work of a detective.
Sure.
Let me ask you this. What's that your little sidekick is holding? If I'm not mistaken, it's a commission letter from the police station.
Paimon's here. Behind your little sidekick hastily hides the commission letter.
What? Paimon's just here to take a look.
Have you usually been involved in these dating sims?
And hey, who are you calling a little sidekick? Paimon was worried she might be in danger, so Paimon came to help. Why are you two staring at Paimon? Is Paimon not supposed to be here?
Yeah, I was just taking a look.
Yeah, I'm also just taking a look.
I'm feeling uncomfortable with how long we're taking a look. Are we done here?
She can look, but you can't.
What?
Oh, come on. Don't be like that. After all, this is the first time I've seen a voice. I must admit, I'm most intrigued.
Are we actually gonna learn about this goddamn pajama pixie?
Huh? Voice? What are you talking about?
A vision is an external magical focus, right? Well, similarly, a voice is an external voice box.
What? How are those similar? A magical focus. I'm
I've heard that the
confused.
traveler isn't very talkative, but given how chatty you are, you must be her voice, right?
Oh god, okay, now I get it.
Sounds awful. Paimon's not somebody's voice. Paimon's emergency food.
I don't like either of these options. Can we have a little less Paimon here?
No. Wait. Paimon's so upset she can't think straight. Paimon is Paimon. How dare you give Paimon such a terrible nickname?
What's wrong with the voice?
We came here to rescue you, but you actually opened the cage yourself. You were only pretending to be captured by the Nobushi, weren't you? Pretty suspicious if you ask Paimon. Come out with it, mister. What kind of schemes are you up to?
Yes, what a villain.
Sheesh. For someone who says they don't want to be a voice, you sure do talk a lot.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. Yes, I'd also like to know what you're doing here, Detective Heizou.
Well, let me think for a moment. Yes, all this started a long time ago, during the war.
Sorry, I thought he was gonna have a grandpa moment. Back in my day, during the Nazis and all that shit.
Kujo Takayuki, who was head of the Tenryo Commission at the time, had secretly asked me to investigate the military capabilities of Sangonomiya.
Uh-huh.
But I had already grown tired of the guy for a while, so I simply treated the trip as a paid vacation. I had heard that Watatsumi Island is really beautiful.
You've been stuck in a cage since the war.
As for the mission, I thought I'd just come up with some random excuses or whatever when I reported back. But guess what? The first night I arrived on Watatsumi Island, I had a dream.
Okay, Martin Luther.
The dream contained only one message, an echo resounding from the depths of the earth that kept ringing in my ears, saying...
Saying?
Something vital is missing on this island.
Yeah, get out of my ear.
Isn't that bizarre? Something vital has gone missing on this island. Has something evaporated into thin air? What could it be?
Your dignity?
Paimon bets it must be something delicious.
Please, Paimon, this is why I wish you weren't my voice.
You know, because the soil of Watatsumi Island can't grow crops. There's a shortage of food here.
Yeah, but they got plenty of eels. They can always eat a pearl.
Food, huh? How about you, traveler? What do you think is missing?
It's missing Paimon. It's missing music. It's missing a deity. Maybe it was just a dream.
You mean
Might as
the
well.
Great Serpent? Well, that's an interesting answer. But the Electro Archon hasn't abandoned this place. Interestingly, I didn't have the same dream again after I left this place. So I became even more intrigued. Was this really just some random dream? Some people believe that dreams represent the Divine's helping hand, which I suppose is understandable.
But it wasn't this divine deity being involved.
However, if you ask me, dreams have nothing to do with the gods. Instead, they are flashes of intuition.
Okay.
It was my intuition telling me that there was something important about this island that, poof, suddenly vanished.
Important in what context? Jesus Christ, stop being so cryptic.
So I decided to accept this little commission from my intuition and investigate to see if I could come up with any compelling findings.
I see. Go on.
Unfortunately, the investigation has had little progress up to this point.
Does it have anything to do with these
Who
Nobushi?
knows? I felt there was something peculiar about them, so I pretended to get captured to see if there were any leads that would surface. And that's when you showed up.
Sorry for interfering with your plans.
Nah, don't worry about it. These guys were just a bunch of small fries. Besides, your arrival is much more important to me. I have a feeling you can help me find the answer to my dream.
Okay, how much soul
So
searching
how
am I
would
gonna
you
do?
like to partner up on this one? We can work together to solve the mystery.
But I have a commission to fulfill, so I'll have to bring you back first.
Yes, of course, I understand. But let me ask one more question. Did the police station say they are looking for me because of something important?
No, they
Well,
didn't.
then it's probably nothing major. Most likely they're short on staff or something petty like that, and they happen to remember their model employee.
You just want to stay a tourist.
So since we're already here, why don't we just solve this puzzle together?
Is there even the puzzle of your dream? Are you you love wasting my
Once
time, don't
everything
you?
is settled, I'll gladly accompany you back to the police station, or anywhere else you'd like to go.
Hey, let's solve this puzzle. I dreamt about you going back home and stop bothering me. How do we solve this? Heizou, how do we get out of this problem? Oh my god. I'm curious about your dream, but it's my duty to bring you back. Ah, here we go, the branching paths. Your dream's really out there, so I think I should bring you back first. There's someone concerned about your safety. Okay, I'm curious about your dream too. I'll assist in your investigation. I think your dream's really out there, but I'll tag along since you're determined to stay. Let's go with the boring answer first. There's somebody concerned about your safety.
Someone concerned about my safety? Then it must be Ryuji, right? I suppose if you insist.
Damn
All
right.
I'll accompany you back to the police station first. We can discuss the issue of Watatsumi Island later.
Goddamn right. Hey, give me that pearl. It's right there. Ah, that little Nobushi. Okay, I guess they're smuggling. How come they get to smuggle and not me? Maybe I want to sell contraband. Kenshi lets me do it. Not to be confused with Genshin. Please. Oh, Kazu. No, what the fuck? Oh. That was so close, though. Gosh darn it. Listen here, you sucky.
Oh, look who showed up. Heizou, you're finally back.
Yeah.
Listen, if you took any longer to come back, everyone at the police station would be toast.
Well, good thing I'm picking the other branching pathway where you are.
You say that every time I come back, Uesugi. However, something does feel a little unusual about the police station this time.
Does
Come
it?
on, would I ever lie to you? Madame Kujo-Sara is here, and she's on the warpath, so be on the lookout.
Why is she so mad?
What's that lady doing here?
Doshin Shikanoin, I see you finally returned. Please, enlighten us. What have you been doing recently?
Okay. I was just out investigating a case.
I found him in a cage.
Don't give me that. I checked the records here. You didn't take any cases.
But he did take any cages.
Actually, it's a case of personal relevance to me. These two can attest to that.
Oh, yeah.
Traveler? Paimon, what are you two doing here?
Escorting this guy on his Martin Luther King quest.
We're the ones who brought Heizou back.
God damn it, Paimon.
Brought him back? Can someone please explain?
No, I'm done explaining.
Well, Madame Kujo-Sara, because we couldn't locate Doshin Shikanoin, we commissioned Detective Ryuji from the detective agency. Shortly after, Ryuji returned to tell us, that he had given the commission to the traveler, and then...
It used to be that the Tenryo Commission assisted others with disappearances, but it seems these days others are now assisting us.
Well, he didn't have Shikanoin here.
This time, Shikanoin. I think I've really seen it all.
I mean, if he's your only detective, of course you're gonna have to outsource once he's gone.
I mean, is it really so unusual for officers and citizens to assist one another?
You really think it's okay to have roller... Are you gonna... What the fuck would it look like if America just handed all the citizens guns and sent them on patrol, and police are all gonna have to play pacifist? That'll be interesting. Actually, he did seem to be investigating a case. What do you mean? He just invented a case. He just said, well, you know, I had a dream and I thought I'd just, you know, patrol the beach, enjoy the sun, maybe dip my toes in the water. Fucking...
Yeah, it was kind of weird, but it was definitely an investigation. He even pretended to be captured by Nobushi and treasure hoarders.
We're really sure it was pretending.
Oh? Is that so? Well, since you were testifying for him, I suppose I won't ask any more questions.
Not that easy, huh?
But since you're here, I have an extra favor to ask.
Go
I'd
on.
like you to be Shikanoin's temporary supervisor. It'll be your duty to ensure that he handles his case properly, and that he doesn't disappear and neglect his work again.
I don't want to be responsible for this little shit.
I'll be sure that the police station prepares the appropriate compensation.
Never mind, I'll be taking responsibility for this little shit.
Oh, yes, Traveler. I'm sure we'd all really appreciate it.
Oh, absolutely, we all would. Well... fun option.
Heizou seems to be happy with the idea.
Understood,
You
leave
should
it to me.
thank the traveler this time, Doshin Shikanoin. Otherwise, I don't think I would have let you off so easily.
What the fuck would you... Okay. What are you gonna do, give him extra paperwork?
Here, take this letter of complaint. It's written against you. Please consider carefully what to do with it. I do not wish to see another one. Understood?
I mean, Shikanoin is a martial artist. What would you even do? Tell him to hand in his fists and his badge?
Huh? Someone filed a complaint.
Oh, then again, he's got this thing. What were those called again? Jits. I don't know. Jita. Someone filed a complaint. Who at the time?
That can't be right. Why would there be a complaint letter?
You must not be doing your job properly, and now you're attracting complaints.
They're complaining that you're on vacation.
No, it really doesn't add up. You two don't get it. Although Madame Kujo-Sara just made some harsh remarks, we all know that Heizou-senpai is a real whiz when it comes to cracking cases. He's the biggest asset in our team.
Who would make this complaint? How do people know who to complain about? Do they have insight into the investigation team? What?
Several leaders have risen through the ranks as a result of his achievements. He's definitely no slacker.
Wait. Do they take credit for his achievements? Why are they rising through the ranks?
Then he must have gotten himself into some kind of trouble.
Well, let me see what's the deal here. Oh,
Hey.
and since you agreed to be my temporary supervisor, you'll find the desk where new case files are kept right over there.
What, right out? You have case files out on a desk out here in the courtyard? You don't worry about them blowing out into the citizens and... Well, you did say that you don't think it's unusual for people to work together. It still seems a little bit weird.
Would you mind helping me check what cases I need to deal with?
I think you need to deal with your complaint letter first.
Of course. But first, I have to confirm what's going on, and whether or not the letter's legit. Please, have a look at the case files first.
I say you have to deal with the complaint first, and then you say, oh, of course, but first. They can't both be first. My guy, please. Okay, where is this case file? For... Why would you have books? I mean, they got cute little roofs, don't get me wrong. Actually...
This is quite unusual. Who could possibly lodge a complaint against Heizou? It's not easy being a Doshin.
Owada, you got something to say?
Even Doshin Shikanoin can receive a complaint letter.
Shikanoin? What a name. Knock, knock. Well.
Let's see who's complaining about me here.
The Prince of Mischief, Hanamizaka. Boom. There's a slacker who claims to be the Prince of Mischief, terrorizing Hanamizaka. Yeah, children. Yeah.
What? Not him again.
What's his name again? Oh, wait. Give me the option to talk to Paimon. I want to see if I can be fast enough. Okay, let's see. Beloved dog Eastern Express reportedly went missing late at night. The owner discovered 12 canine footprints of various sizes in the courtyard. Is this the goddamn ninja dogs again? Leaving the initial assumption that the crime was carried out by a
Who
teen.
would give a dog such a strange name?
You tell me. Okay, can I talk to you? Guess not. Hold on. The approval reply for Heizou Talks Fraud. Your application for the public awareness campaign Heizou Talks Fraud has been received. Following review, your station has been authorized to run the performance with Shikanoin Doshin in charge of the related work. Headquarters of the Tenryu Commission.
Heizou Talks Fraud? What's that? Sounds interesting, whatever it is.
Okay, can I talk to you again? Yeah. Okay, it definitely registered the click. Not sure why they would do it like that, though.
So, have you gone through the case files? Is there anything that caught your eye?
Yeah, the one about the Oni. Is he gonna get mad if I pick some of the others? I can do that later. An approval reply for Heizou talks fraud. God damn it, I keep saying Heizou instead of Heizou.
Oh, have they approved it already? Huh. The Tenryo Commission certainly has become more efficient ever since Kujo Kamaji took office.
Wow.
So, what is Heizou Talks Fraud?
It's an anti-fraud public awareness event. Basically, think of it as a short play about fraud. We'll get a few people to perform an entertaining drama in order to raise public awareness about the issue.
Interesting.
Ooh, so it's a play? Paimon likes the sound of that.
I thought you were only interested in major cases, not petty things like fraud.
Well, see, fraud is a major issue here. You've traveled between different nations. I'm sure Mora isn't really an issue for you.
I don't know, they keep pumping it out of me.
You have to understand that scamming the poor of their money is essentially robbing them of their lives. Left unchecked, the situation could potentially deteriorate into something more serious.
That makes sense. But will putting on a performance really work?
Yeah, it's a public awareness campaign. It's like putting on an ad. It's not that confusing, Paimon.
It's hard to say. Preventing crimes is more difficult than solving them, there's no doubt about that. But prevention is also a more worthwhile cause. Maybe only a small number of people who attend the event will ever actually encounter a scam artist.
And, well, they just waited personal computers to show up.
And even then, of the handful of attendees who encounter said scam artist, I doubt many of them will be able to see through the scammer's ruse.
Are there going to be any Sumerian princes who want you to give their bank account details?
But if even only one person escapes the clutches of a scam artist because of my event, then I'm willing to put on this play for that person.
Oh, good for you.
Count us in! Today we are the anti-fraud messengers!
Well, since you're my voice, you can do all the work.
Great. First, we need 3 actors, 2 to play the scam artists and 1 to play the victim.
Oh, okay.
I already have a couple candidates in mind for the roles of the scam artists, so come with me to the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Okay. Who are you suggesting here? I just want to check. Well, today and no, goodbye. I guess they don't have anything more to add. I just want to double check. Glory to the Shogun! Glory to the Shogun, baby. Where is this? I swear to God, if Miko shows up. Oof.
Ooh, if we're going to the Grand Narukami Shrine, are you planning to recruit Miko for your play? She'd be really good at acting.
She's way too sassy. She'll definitely attempt to scam people, though.
Wait and see.
Guess so.
There is no escape.
Ganonana. Oh yeah, shit, I got the... I want to remember to do that. I'm sure it'll be interesting for people to watch, but still. Where the hell was this again? Strange Fortune Slip. This thing. I need to do this. And in order to remind me, I think it's this island. Thank you. Okay, Kananana.
Heizou,
Kananana.
what are you doing here, you little brat? Oh, and the traveler too. So, I assume you're here to see Lady Yae?
I honestly don't know who we're here to see.
Hey, come on, cuz. Maybe I'm just here to see you.
Cuz?
Don't play your little games with me. If the traveler isn't looking for Lady Yae, then you must be here looking for Etsu, right?
You still know me best, cuz.
Please
Heizou.
wait here. I'll go get her.
Huh, so we're not here to see Miko? Bummer.
Why do you like Miko so much?
I'm flattered, but even if I wanted to, do you really think I could convince Lady Yai to join a little event like mine?
I don't know. She does weird things for shits and giggles.
Get the Traveler to ask her next time. She can do it.
Not sure about that.
Well, hello, Detective Heizou. It's been so long since you last came to see me. You know, it's cruel to keep a girl waiting.
Wait a second.
Hey, community service isn't all bad, is it? I'm sure it's better than prison, at least.
Are we talking to a criminal?
That's right. I was careless and found myself caught up in a case of fraud. Detective Heizou arrested me, and I was sentenced to prison.
Oh, wow, we're getting actual professionals here.
For the record, I'm not the one who technically arrested you.
Oh, come now, Detective Heizou. Don't pretend like you don't remember the part you played. You have a cold heart, Detective. Colder than an icicle in the middle of winter. How would those Doshin have nabbed me if you hadn't provided evidence of my involvement and whereabouts,
Oh, how cruel of
You
him.
were so bland and functional. Not like you, Detective. When you took me down...
Took you
I knew
down?
exactly what you were doing.
So, how did you end up here at the shrine?
Oh, yeah. Oh, is this all part of the community service?
I'm here doing community service, of course. After all the information Detective Heizou managed to squeeze out of me, he promised to help secure a reduced sentence from the court.
Why would you promise that?
But in the end, they hardly reduced my sentence at all. Even after serving a lengthy prison term, I am still required to perform community service. I have to spend the entire day sweeping leaves or wiping floors. Just look at what the work has done to my soft and delicate hands.
Well, he could clearly use the work then.
So, don't believe a word that comes out of his mouth.
I helped you
It
get
says the
community
scam
service
artist.
because you were credited with assisting the investigation. But if you find it too exhausting, I can always send you back to prison again.
Oh, extortion already, is it?
Oh, come on, Detective Heizou. Now you're just toying with me.
Who's
Don't give me
toying?
that. Listen, I'd like to invite you to the anti-fraud event I mentioned last time. It's tomorrow night, and you'll be a VIP guest. Let's see. Appearing in the event would be equivalent to... what? 5 days of community service? How does that sound?
Can you just make these decisions?
Only 5 days? That's hardly anything.
How about we add 5 days for sassy behavior?
5 days not enough? Okay. How about 4 days?
Hey! That's a day less than what you just promised me, Detective Heizou.
Oh, what do you know? It's 3 now.
My mistake. 3 days.
All right, I'll go. Just stop playing with my heart.
This is unironically the type of shit that I do when people try to bargain with me. It's like, oh, you think you got leverage here? Fine, less.
And may I ask, will they also be coming as a guest tomorrow night?
Are you flirting with me already? Hi, I'm Traveler.
No wonder you're treating me so coldly today, Detective Heizou. Looks like you found someone else to keep you company. And what a charmer they are.
Ah, Jesus Christ, enough
I
for the
get what you
flattery.
see in them. I mean, you'd have to be blind not to.
Settle down, you're not getting into these pants that easily.
Etsu, now's not the time. If I hear you talking like that to my friend again, I'll make your community service even more unpleasant than your time in prison.
What kind of prison are we talking here?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I had no idea they were your friend. Really.
Really?
Now you do. Just be sure you're ready tomorrow. I'll send you the location, time of the event, and the script, so don't be late. All right, on to our next candidate. He should be in town right about now.
Whomst? Is this another one of the, scam artists?
I apologize for earlier. I don't know what came over me. Oh, Detective Heizou? He can't stand people like me. I'm sure of it.
I don't know. Seems kind of sus
Sounds
too.
polite and friendly. I can tell that he treats inmates convicted of fraud differently. He's really got something against us.
Why is that?
He may have been defrauded himself before. Impossible.
Defrauded?
Who could ever be cunning enough to fool Detective Heizou like that?
It was I,
Hello
the
there,
traveler.
I must apologize for my cousin. He must have been causing you all kinds of trouble. He's always been quite a handful. But I promise, he doesn't mean any harm.
Okay.
If he goes too far, please, by all means, put him in his place.
As to
And if he
just
dares
suck him in the
protest,
jaw.
just tell him he either does as he's told, or he'll have me to answer to.
What the fuck are you gonna do? Damn, cuz. Okay, and now we're by the shrine? But why? Ka-na-na-na-na-na-na. Hey, old man. What? Oh. Like, this is weird. I clearly know I'm supposed to talk to him because of the waypoint leading me straight to him, but they didn't even give me a name. They just told me to go to the city. Like,
Mr. Iba, how are you doing?
Oh, well, if it isn't Heizou.
Iba
Thanks
Inu?
to you, I haven't kicked the bucket yet.
What? You saved his life?
Well, it's good to see you're alive. And well.
All right, out with it. I know you wouldn't come see me for nothing.
Bah.
I see you're still sharp as ever, Mr. Iba. Look, have you had a chance to think about that anti-fraud event I mentioned to you last time?
You can forget it. I'm pushing 71 this year. You think I want to make a fool of myself?
Why are you... You kind of sound like the pirate ship. What the fuck?
Yo, I'm pushing 71 this year. You think I want to make a fool of myself?
Are you sure? You know, this event is very well funded. And now that the Sakoku decree has been repealed, I heard that your granddaughter Kazumi wants to take the chance to travel.
That should be
If you
enough.
participate, she can go without worrying about money at all.
Wow, bringing children into this, Heizou. That's really tasty.
How did you know? Sure, I paid a hefty fine at the time, but I can still afford her travels.
A hefty
You're
fine.
Heizou's colleague, aren't you? How haven't you heard about this?
It's easy, I'm not his colleague.
Well, it just so happens that Mr. Iba was a well-known figure in Inazuma back in the day. His Iba Trading Guild was even bigger than the current International Trade Association.
So large-scale fraud then.
Don't bring it up again. If I hadn't been misled by that foreign merchant, I never would have become a commercial scammer.
Wait, but did you get scammed into scamming?
Fortunately, young
How the
Heizou here has
turntables?
some respect for the elderly and applied for a probationary sentence. Otherwise, I don't think I would have ever seen the light of day again.
Lucky you.
Well, if Heizou was so good to you, then you should help him out too.
Yeah, sounds like you owe him.
He's not as innocent as he looks, you know. He just knows it's easier to get information when we're chatting outside. Ask him if you don't believe me.
What? I'm sorry, what would happen if you took this inside?
Those are some pretty harsh words, Mr. Iba.
What do you mean?
Anyway, I can't help you with that, event, or whatever you call it.
What the hell are they implying? Would Iba beat the shit out of them if they were inside instead of with witnesses? I don't understand.
Alive. What should I do now? I already told Kazumi that you'd show up and caution everybody about avoiding fraud.
Oh, and let's see, once he hears Kazumi, he'll go, oh my god, she'll be there, oh!
I'm sure it'd be beneficial for everyone, and Kazumi even agreed to come and listen. How can I explain to her that you were too worried about being embarrassed?
I'm assuming that's his daughter then.
She might even think that you feel no remorse at all.
Or is it the judge? Send him back.
You imbecile! You should have told me about this first.
Come on now. How could I have known that you'd refuse to participate?
Why, you... You sure are a crafty one, just like your father.
There's something really weird about the implication that he hates all of these people because they're so tricksy and evil. And then he just goes around acting like this, fucking blackmailing them into joining his little ad campaign. Oh well.
So you'll join us?
What choice do I have? Using my granddaughter to force me into some event. People these days.
Yes, they're truly something.
The world needs you to step up. I will send the time and place of the event as well as the script, so don't forget to prepare.
All right, very well.
Are you wearing pajama pants? I respect the man who walks around in those in public.
Well then. Now, we only need to find the last person to play the role of the fooled victim.
Oh, pick me! I'm an absolute idiot.
We don't want someone too clever for this role.
Yeah.
They'd see right through this ruse, and the drama would come to a grinding halt.
I'm telling you, you got your man.
Not too clever.
Oh no.
Oh, Paimon knows the perfect candidate.
Arataki numero uno ito.
Oh yeah, I know that guy. I've seen him in the police station a handful of times, though I've never actually spoken to him before. Do you know where we can find him?
Well, we get to see a file called The Prince of Mischief in Hanamizaka. That's gotta be Ito. He must be in Hanamizaka.
Right now? How old is that file?
All right then. To Hanamizaka we go.
Okay, well, he didn't question it. He's the detective.
I'll need to bring a little something along just to guarantee we can secure his participation. You go ahead.
Are you gonna chuck fucking beans at this guy again? I gotta be honest, that is so fucked up how they almost murder him by abusing his allergies and then they just play it off for laughs. Like, that is seriously dangerous to do. Oh, Jesus. Some kids are gonna pull some shit because of this, I just know it. Oh yeah, wait. Hey, Eva, how you doing?
Getting on the wrong side of Heizou really was a mistake.
Oh, boo-hoo, you gotta get up on stage. Is your heart gonna give out? Are you that... Do you have that much performance anxiety?
Huh? You two want to know what happened? Oh, there's not much to it, really. As soon as I heard Heizou was on the case, I knew it was over. I took the easy way out and confessed to everything. After all, what else can you do when a cyclone is heading your way?
Cyclone? What is that, his wrestling name? What do you mean cyclone?
Heizou's nickname. It's what all the prisoners call him. Haven't you heard it before?
Oh yeah, plenty of times.
There's nowhere to run. Nowhere to hide. For criminals, Heizou is a force of nature nobody can contend with.
That is so tacky. Thank you. I needed to hear that.
Alas, if only I'd known.
Shikanoin the Cyclone Heizou. Oh my god. Beautiful. Absolute poetry. Christ almighty. What, is this Hanamizaka? Like, this is it? Oh wait, isn't
How
it
about that, kiddo? My little Prince of Mischief's got some moves, huh?
Wait, the Beatles, the Prince of Mischief?
Guess that means your Onikabuto is now my Onikabuto.
Wow, we actually won. Congratulations.
What are you up to?
Huh? Oh, Paimon, my compadre. This is a nice surprise. What brings you out this way?
We heard you were bullying kids.
What? No, it's not. No, it's nothing like that. They let me look after their Onikabuto just for a little while for safekeeping, and then, once they've gotten stronger, they can come and take them right back.
By winning?
You win some, you lose some.
This is the correct way to raise kids, okay? Let them learn to deal with failure.
That's right, my little guy. Good attitude. All right, see you around. Okay, yeah, bye.
Like, shit like this makes me envious of voice actors. Being able to just act like a fucking piece of shit seems like a great way to spend an evening, let's be honest.
There's just no helping this guy.
Actually, I'd like to invite you to an anti-fraud event tomorrow night.
Oh, an anti-fraud event? Ah, I'll level with you, compadre. I have no idea what that is, but if you want me there, I can think of nowhere I'd rather be.
What? Oh, I didn't know we knew each other that well. Thank you.
Oh, except that there's this Oni Kabuto Battle Royale tomorrow
For
night.
fuck's sake, buddy.
Yeah, it's gonna be huge. No holds barred. Winner takes home all the Oni Kabuto.
I thought we were friends.
And as you can see, my Prince of Mischief has a pretty good chance of winning this thing. So, if it was any other day, you know.
Yeah, well, hey, Bummer, I've got an show this guy. Where the fuck is Heizou when you need him? Heizou, oh my, I'll never learn to pronounce his name correctly.
All of those Oni Kabuto together would be a match for my one? Here's a picture. Let me know what you think.
Oh my god. The size difference. Markings. What the fuck is... What the fuck do these people carry a picture of their pet beetle in their pockets? What? Like, I want to use this as my desktop background or the background for my phone or some shit. Like, how many people would side-eye me if they saw this shit? Jesus Christ. Why? What sort of relationship do you and this beetle have? Oh my god.
What this...
Oh!
What is this? How'd it get so big? What are you feeding this thing? Look at those beautiful demon stripes. Those razor-sharp horns. Is this the fabled Emperor Oni Kabuto?
That's the thing?
This is a small token we provide for VIPs. If you're willing to attend, then one of these will be yours at the end of the event.
Okay.
Whoa, okay. I'm there.
Wait, can I have it? Again, I could take his role. I'm an absolute idiot. Fucking...
Wait a sec. You look familiar. Who are you anyway?
Who, me? I'm Traveler.
And furthermore, do Oni Kabuto really come in this size? You're not trying to con me, are you?
It's heavily photoshopped. It's... This beetle is an Instagram model.
Because the more I think about it, the more I'm inclined to think that you're a contestant in tomorrow night's Oni Kabuto Battle Royale! Yeah! You lost to me in a previous beetle battle, and now you're trying to get the reigning champ out of the way. Without Prince of Mischief to contend with, you'll be free to sweep in and take all the Oni Kabuto. Am I right or am I right? Nice try, you little punk. 10 out of 10 for the pitch, but you picked the wrong victim.
This is why Arataki earns the big bucks. He's too smart for this shit.
Okay. Then again, consider this. If your Prince of Mischief isn't competing, what's the point of me taking part? After all I'd stand to win is a bunch of puny little larvae. No?
Well, you've stumped me there. You are completely right. I can't believe I didn't think of that.
Again, this is why he earns the big bucks. He saw right through it. Sorted it out all himself.
Sorry, my bro. My main man, my buddy. I had y'all wrong.
So, are you sure this guy's our best choice?
I know, he's like too smart for this, but...
Yeah, see? He was already wondering if you were trying to con him.
Then allow me to introduce myself. I'm Shikanoin Heizou. I've seen you around a few times before at the police station.
Huh? Oh, yeah, I remember now. No wonder you looked so familiar. You were that guy who was in for stealing other people's Oni Kabuto, right?
Wait, what? Have we got dirt on him already?
Listen, Heizou, hombre, did you apologize to them? You can lose like a man, you can win like a man, but you can never steal like a man. And that's a little Ito nugget.
I think this is my favorite English voice actor. he lays it on thick. Like, double C thick.
Ito! He works there, for crying out loud! He's not one of your fellow inmates.
I mean, they're not mutually exclusive.
What? Oh, jeez. Ah, what's wrong with me? How could I forget? Of course I know you. I remember you now. For real, this time.
Prove it.
You're the guy who sells lavender melons at the station, aren't you?
He's so observant.
A lavender melon seller? At the police station? Don't be ridiculous!
I mean, people go in and out of there all the time. Surely they get hungry, thirsty.
I know what I saw, okay? Several times now I've been sitting there starving in jail when this guy comes and slips me a few lavender melons on the sly. Didn't even want payment. Solid guy.
I'm just waiting for the conclusion to be that Heizou was in fact all of these people. All of them were correct.
Yeah, that was me. But it was only because your assistant, Kuki Shinobu, asked me to look out for you.
Oh shit, I haven't done her story quest yet. Shit.
What? So Shinobu was behind it? Wait, so Ombre, you're not a lavender melon seller?
Look, we're getting hung up on all the wrong details here. The important detail right now is that I am the host of tomorrow night's event.
The glorious host.
And if you show up, the Oni Kabuto in the picture is yours. Deal?
It's gonna be heavily photoshopped.
Deal. Done. But could I get another look at that picture first? Just a little peek-see.
Keep it in your pants, Ito.
You'll have all the time in the world to inspect the real article once the event's over.
Okay, sure. I can wait. So, Ombre, is there anything I need to do to prepare?
Arataki Ito is definitely the type to have an Oni Kabuto, what those called again? Body pillow. Yep.
Because if I'm doing this, I'm bringing my A game, alright? No half measures here. I'm gonna do this right.
He sure picks his moments to start acting responsibly.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
you
for
know,
this
when it
event,
counts.
You, my, bro, will be participating in a short anti-fraud play along with 2 other VIP attendees.
Cool.
The main thing we ask is that you just relax. Try not to be nervous. I have the script, right here, if you want to take a...
Script? What? It sounds like someone's never seen the Arataki gang perform before, huh?
We're doing it live.
Don't you worry, Ombre. The Arataki gang is a little beyond the need for scripts. You'll see, this Oni Kabuto will be well worth your investment.
Cool.
You, don't need a script? Wow, well, now I'm excited. See you there tomorrow night.
You bet. I'll be there. I'm gonna tell the gang about this, too. They'll all be there to support us.
Do these hearts, like, even have a purpose? When was the last time they even affected on the outcomes? Is it just for bragging rights? Wait a second. Hey, kitty. Ha-ha! Well, that was evil. I can't catch that one, but I can try. What was I thinking? Just wait? Don't need to be somewhere? I don't like that they don't tag the location before you've already waited. It's a little... Wait, what was it? 20 to 20... Yeah, something. We should have something to fill the time with. That was a lot of dead air. 20 to 24. My god, these people just have their own damn conversations.
How can I improve my...
Time to go.
Okay, but this is Kimonami. What the hell did they call this place when we were looking for Arataki Hito? Don't know. Well, event venue.
Time to go.
They really like having everything happen like right up these stairs for some reason. Is this really
It's almost
ideal?
time. Everyone ready?
Nope.
All right. Then let's get this show started.
This guy's mannerisms. All right, let's get this show started.
Oh, I can't wait, Mr. Heizou.
Oh,
Let's get going, Heizou.
please.
Emperor Oni Kabuto, hang in there, Your Highness. I'm coming for you.
Oh. This ogre is about to reach climax.
It takes years to make a fortune, but only a moment to lose it all to a scam artist. Welcome to the first Heizou Talks Fraud. I am your eponymous host, Heizou.
Eponymous, is it? Wow. this kid's definitely gonna get ripped off.
Okay, I'm delighted to have you all here today to explore the topic of fraud. To help everyone avoid becoming the victim of scam artists themselves, we thought we'd invite several VIPs with a lot of experience in this area to perform a little play with an anti-fraud message.
Okay. Come right on and say it, why don't you?
Please join me in welcoming to the stage Miss
Me.
Etsu,
Oh.
Mr. Iba,
No, me!
and the venerable gentleman, Mr.
Damn it.
Arataki Ito.
Ah, the venerable gentleman.
Without further ado, let the show begin.
The music starts, the actors take to the stage. Heizou
It was
narrates.
just another bright sunny day when a distressed Miss Etsu brought her elderly grandpa
I need this song.
into the police station to report a crime. There, they were greeted by a kindly Doshin, surname Arataki.
Go tell him, Arataki.
Doshin Arataki, please help us! My poor grandpa has been defrauded!
Why is it called defrauded? D is like an antithesis to the... Ugh, I don't know.
Doshin Arataki?
Language is weird.
You talking to me?
Oh, right. You never had a script.
Perhaps for want of familiarity with the script, a confused look creeps over Doshin Arataki's face, and he asks himself that age-old question. Who am I?
Yeah, I ask myself that all the time.
You are Doshin Arataki! You're Doshin Arataki!
Oh, so I'm in the play, right? Yeah. Okay, got it. I'm a Doshin, of course. Okay, I got this. Ma'am, can you tell who it was?
Clear
that defrauded
throat.
your grandfather?
He sniffed.
Rest assured, the Tenryo Commission and I are here to bring them to justice.
Fucking. Yes, you know, clearing your throat.
I don't know. It was too late when I found out. They took all of my grandpa's money, and all they left was this note.
All right, let's see the note.
Doshin Arataki frowns as he realizes this is more complicated than he thought. He takes the note in his hand and reads it out loud.
Read it out loud.
I am the Raiden Shogun. I am currently being held hostage by the Crux fleet and urgently need
shit!
200,000 mora to secure my release.
Oh, this is serious
Please
business.
place the ransom mora on the north coast of the deserted island. When all of this is over, I will promote you to General of the Tenryo Commission.
Oh, sweet!
It's the almighty Shogun. We cannot let Her Excellency come to harm.
But this is a scam, surely. I mean, 200,000 mora? Kinda lowballing it for the Electro Archon, don't you think? Shouldn't it be like, 300 thou at the very least?
Well, I sure thought so, but Grandpa's already parted with the money.
Well, then we gotta get it back. Is there still time?
Before I could go out to look for it, Grandpa received another note.
Wow, he's in close contact with these people, huh?
Doshin Arataki takes the note and reads it out loud.
I am Miss Hina. I am currently raising funds to publish a photo book. I urgently need 300,000 mora for publishing fees. In return for your support, you will receive a limited edition signed photograph.
This is worth more than the entirety of one Raiden Shogun.
It's Miss Hina. We can't leave poor Miss Hina in a tight spot.
You're right, Gramps. Is 300,000 mora enough? I can spare some too if we need to make up the difference. Maybe I can get a photo of Miss Hina too. We gotta help Miss Hina out here.
How many people are fans of Messina? My god.
Doshin Arataki, snap out of it!
Oh, right, yeah, no, yeah, because if Miss Hina needed funds, she'd come to me first, you know, as her #1 fan. Why would she go asking this old geezer for help?
Who knows?
These con artists don't know who they're up against.
Was your hair pink back here?
Well, anyway, not long after Grandpa handed over the money, he received yet another note.
Okay, I get it. He's being close contact.
Doshin Arataki grabs the note and reads it aloud.
I am Arataki Ito. I was recently framed for a crime I totally did not commit, and now I'm stuck here in prison. I am in urgent need of 500,000 mora as bail. In return for your help getting me out, I will bring the whole gang over to thank you personally at your house.
Arataki, when did this happen?
Must be a scammer, surely. I've never heard of this person, and they're asking me for 500,000 mora.
Wait a minute. This is a scam. I'm Arataki Ito.
No way! What are the odds?
You are? But your name tag says...
Doshin Arataki follows Miss Etsu's gaze to the name tag emblazoned on his chest, which reads, Arataki Shmito.
What kind of whack job script is this? Am I me or ain't I?
So, the bail money?
Nope, no way, not a chance. Arataki Ito would never ask innocent people for mora in order to post bail. Whoever wrote this is a liar and a cheat, and we gotta get out there and get this guy off our streets.
But just as Doshin Arataki is being overcome
That was
with
about to
righteous
turn into bars.
indignation, the
Cheats on the
sound
streets.
of Miss Etsu's weeping brings his attention back to her.
Oh.
Miss Etsu, don't you worry. We're gonna catch the people who did this.
Even if you
All right.
do catch them, how are we ever going to get Grandpa's money back? Oh, whatever are we going to do about all those Onikabuto?
Wait, what?
Onikabuto? Wait, what was that about the, Onikabuto?
Oh, well, Grandpa is a major Onikabuto breeder in our village. His are the biggest and strongest Onikabuto around. People come from far and wide to buy from him. We recently received an order that was too big for our current capacity. We were planning to expand Grandpa's facilities, but then we were swindled out of all of our money. Right after we'd signed the contract, too. If we don't deliver these Onikabuto on time, Grandpa will have to pay huge damages. Oh, what are we going to do?
You're gonna let Arataki Ito buy your Onikabuto farm.
Man, what's that saying? It's like, it never rains, but it snowballs. Exactly what we're dealing with.
Wow, that is one hell of a phrase.
Etsu, my dear, don't worry. I'll sell the house if I have to. We'll find a way through.
Why are they talking to Arataki about this again?
Then where will we stay? Please help us, Doshin Arataki. All we need is the 500,000 mora that was taken from us. Can you help us raise it? Or maybe you could lend it to us? Grandpa's business is going very well. We just need help getting over this hurdle. Doshin Arataki, please. If you lend us the money, I'm sure I can make it up to you by...
I won't hear of it. As a public servant, I would never dream of taking advantage of a person in need.
I was going to say, by giving you part ownership of the Onikabuto farm.
Oh, so that's what you were, yeah. That's not as enticing an offer as I was... wait, on Onikabuto farm, how many Onikabuto did you say you have? Because if it's more than, say, 10...
10,000.
Wow.
What?
That's an
10,000?
infestation.
Well, that's more Onikabuto than I've seen in my whole life.
Please help us. As long as we get through this, those 10,000 Onikabuto are yours to keep.
I want to get a rundown old apartment filled with rats and then try to sell it as a rat farm.
10,000 Onikabuto. Hey, if I looked after them, they'd have little baby Onikabuto. And then the little baby Onikabuto would grow up and have little baby Onikabuto of their own.
Yeah, that's how those ranches work.
Doshin Arataki is struck by a sudden wave of pure elation. His face breaks into a big, beaming smile. But what does he do next?
Miss
What
Etsu,
indeed?
don't you worry. I'm gonna help you out. But 10,000 is too many. I can only accept 1,000. Wait, no, what am I saying? 500 Onikabuto. As a Doshin of the Tenryou Commission, it is my duty to serve. How could I abuse my position to take advantage of you?
That's
Indeed.
great news, Master Arataki. What a wonderful person you are. So strong and handsome and committed to doing the right thing. It's rare to find these days.
Yep, that's me. All right, there's just one final question that needs answering.
Like, if this was Pokemon, flattery would be super effective on Arataki, though.
What question is that?
The question is, where's my Mora?
Where is my moral?
Yo, Heizou, my hombre, question for you. What's my character's salary in the script? Also, any inheritance or other lump sums I should know about? Basically, can I afford this 500,000 Mora? I mean, Shmito, I can afford it. Can Shmito?
Ahem. Faced with a damsel in distress, Doshin Arataki fights to remain level-headed and asks that other age-old question. Where's my Mora?
Bitch, where's my Mora?
Suddenly, he feels a strange compulsion to slide his hand into his pocket where, it turns out, a bank check has been quietly nestled all along. He draws the check out and inspects it. Today is payday, and this is his salary. The amount? 500,000 Mora.
Oh, what a coincidence.
Whoa, check it out! A check for 500,000 Mora! Where'd you come from, buddy?
You should just walk off stage and cash it immediately.
Miss Etsu, get this. Turns out I just got paid 500,000 Mora today. Well, here's your Mora.
Thank you so much. Master Arataki, what's wrong?
He's never seen so much money in his life.
Doshin Arataki stretches out his hand. But wait! Just as he is about to hand over the check to Miss Etsu, he hesitates, tightly pinching one end of the check betwixt his two fingers. All he needs to do now is release the check, and it will fall into Miss Etsu's eager hands. But let go of the check he does not.
Did he see this coming? Why is he narrating everything?
Master Arataki, let go!
Wait. Something's not right.
Doshin Arataki is having second thoughts. Has something caught his attention? Has it aroused his suspicion? Has he finally realized the truth?
So, this is an anti-fraud show, right?
A spark of intuition bursts to life in Doshin Arataki's mind.
I mean, I can still learn from it, like no matter which decision he makes. Isn't it about recognizing what the fraud looks like?
Since this is an anti-fraud event, I have a question.
How does I fraud?
Is he about to ask the most critical question of all?
I gotta ask.
Where's the frauds at?
This is it. Here it comes.
Does a Doshin really get paid this much? 500,000 Mora. Enough to get an Electro Archon out from a hostage situation, then go pay for Miss Hina's publishing costs. You telling me the average Doshin can do all that on one pay packet?
Ito, get a job.
I don't know. Seems pretty fishy to me. Hey, compadre, what do you think? Am I being scammed here?
Scammed into becoming a doge?
Heizou! Ito's cheating! He asked for help!
As the spark of intuition flickers and threatens to fade, Doshin Arataki clutches around in desperation, hoping to find a source of fuel to feed the flames of enlightenment.
Oh, is this where I come in?
Traveler, are you going to help this poor man out of his predicament?
I don't want to. Shouldn't I? Aren't we supposed to let him get... Well, this is a branching path, I'm assuming, so I can just repick this. Ito, don't go through that door! Just follow your heart!
Follow my heart. All right, then. There's no way a Doshin makes 500,000 mora in a single pay packet. Two innocent victims, Miss Etsu and Mr. Iba, come to a Doshin for help. And the Doshin, what, whips out a 500,000 mora check? Yeah, likely story. There's only one possible explanation. Who's got two horns and carries around a fake checkbook? Yep, this guy.
Wait, you do?
This fake check for 500,000 mora, I almost swindled Etsu and Iba out of 10,000 onikabuto, the last thing these poor folks needed after the recent string of catastrophes they faced.
You swindled? What?
My mind is blown. Craziest plot twist I ever heard. The criminal was the main character all along. Miss Etsu, I'm afraid I can't let myself give you this fake check. But I will do everything in my power to raise 500,000 genuine mora for you. So don't you worry.
What the?
Oh, jeez.
I like this twist.
In the end, Doshin Arataki listened to the voice of his heart and narrowly avoided being defrauded in his own unconventional way. But regrettably, he failed to ask the critical question: who in their right mind would give away onikabuto for free? I ask you all, is there such a thing as free onikabuto? Free
Heizou!
Or does nothing in life come for free?
Weren't you well, does me paying my friend's meal count? No, because it paid with friendship.
Thank you all for watching Heizou Talks Fraud. Don't get greedy and you won't be needy. Stay alert and you won't get hurt. You never know where scammers may lurk. See you all next time.
I like those taglines. Really catchy. They are not impressed. The show ends on a high note with thunderous applause,
Wait,
as we could hear.
My man, what did you mean when you said I avoided being defrauded? I thought I was the fraudmeister here.
Clearly.
Maybe someone should have read the script. Miss Etsu and Master Iba were the scam artists. Duh! You were the one they were trying to scam.
What? Huh? I was being conned?
Absolutely.
Darn, I can't believe they got me.
They didn't.
You still managed to protect your money. In the end, they didn't succeed.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah, but that was a happy coincidence. They scammed me, and I fell for it.
Guessing it wasn't your first time either, huh?
It was such a cheap trick, too. Oh, this is killing me.
The trick is a common one for a reason, but don't underestimate. That's how you end up being a victim.
But how am I gonna protect my gang if even I get fooled by such cheap tricks?
You have... What's her name? Shinobu?
Don't blame yourself, old chap. In fact, you know what? I was also conned today. Yeah, me, of all people. Does that make you feel better?
Nope.
You too, hombre? No way. No, that's impossible.
He got conned right into a cage.
Oh, no, it's the truth. Please, just take a look at the present I got for you.
Wait. Tiny beetle?
Why can't it move?
It's a prop.
That's just it. I'm sorry to say, it's just a figurine.
What? A figure? You mean it's a fake?
Yeah, and it's all my fault. I was duped by the Onikabuto vendor's false advertising. What a colossal
You're
fool
evil.
I am. Taken in by a common street vendor? Ugh.
Oh, gee golly gosh, I can't believe it was this stupid. Oh, so
So
embarrassing.
you really were conned. Dude! Let me take a second to let that sink in.
Wow, that's so embarrassing.
Gotta say, although I didn't get my Emperor Onikabuto, somehow, knowing that even Heizou got conned kinda puts me back in a good mood. It's, strange.
What? I love this kid.
Maybe I'm sharper than I'm giving myself credit for. great minds think alike, so me and my hombre here, kinda equally matched. Hey, by the way, compadre, looks like you're the only one out of the three of us who didn't get conned today.
I don't know. I got tricked into doing this whole thing.
But you better watch out. We
For
got
Primo
fooled,
Gems.
not because we were stupid, but because those scam artists are some crafty dastards.
Yeah. MiHoYo and their 20 Primo Gems.
I want you to have this figurine as a reminder of the fact that today, Heizou and I both got conned, but we both grew a little wiser too.
Did you? Any of you?
That whenever you see it, you'll remember how cunning those con artists were, and how difficult it was for Heizou and I to see through their schemes. Then, you'll always keep your wits about you, and you'll never become a victim yourself.
Oh, I'm definitely a victim of my own life choices.
That's right. No one will ever manage to con you.
I managed to con myself. Ta-da! The three undeceivables. One of us has been tricked, but it isn't me. It's not me either. It can't be me, right? I mean, are you kidding? And that just leaves our flying little lavender melon. Okay. Man, are all these story quests usually this long?
Shine down.
Boom, ba, ba, boom, bum. All right, let's have a look at this hangout path. Wait a second. Hey, let's go. Oh, cup. Oof, I hope I don't have to sit through the entire... God. Damn script. Just the decision at the end, please. Behold, 'tis I.
It's almost time. Everyone ready? All right.
No!
Let's get this show.
Oh, I can't wait, Mr.
Let's get going.
Emperoroni Kabuto?
No, you're actually gonna make me...
Years to make a Okay.
Are
To
you...
help everyone,
No! What?
please join Miss Etsy.
You
Mr.
can't
Eva, and the
actually
venerable
expect me to
without
sit through
further-
that entire thing. They've been way better with the decision points before. Why are they like this?
Yes!
Oh! Man!
I don't know. It was too late when I found out.
Is this fun?
I am...
Enjoying yourself?
Well,
Whoa.
before
Behold, my superpower, the turbo skip!
You're right, Gramps.
It's a scam, Doshin Arataki.
Oh, right.
Well, anyway.
Doshin Arataki.
I am...
Must be a...
Doshin Arataki.
What kind of whack...
So...
No way, not a chance. Arataki Ito...
But just as Doshin...
Misatsu, don't...
Even if you...
Oni Kabuto.
Christ almighty.
When we recently received an order that was too big for our current capacity.
Why are you making me sit...
To expand
No,
Grandpa's
skip it!
facilities, but then we were...
What's that?
Christ almighty.
Then, please, Grandpa's business...
I won't hear of it.
I was...
I could have bought my
Oh, so
rat
that's
farm
what
by
you were-
now.
Yeah. It's not as enticing. Because if it's more than 10,000... What?
Please help us.
Oh yeah, did she just come onto
Misatsu,
him?
don't you worry. I'm gonna... But 10... As a Doshi...
That phrasing is a little weird.
The
Are you
quest-
coming onto me?
Yo,
Suddenly...
Whoa, check it out! A check! Misatsu!
Thank you.
Doshin Arataki. All he needs to
I don't think you should be coming onto anything.
Doshin Arataki.
So...
Huh?
A spark of
Doshin
innocence
Arataki,
that is
please.
about-
I got...
This is it.
He's about to figure it out.
Does she really get paid this much? 500,000...
Holy moly. Yes, yeah, we're almost there.
Traveler.
Oh, I'm about to splooge. Okay, here we go. Ito, keep an eye out for Etsu and Iba.
Aha! Etsu and Iba! So that's what's going on here.
What?
You two are the scam artists. You put on this damsel in distress and elderly grandpa act to win my sympathy, then used a few cheap tricks to get my attention. Then you dangled the bait in front of me, waiting for me to bite. Darn it! I knew it! Who in their right mind would give away Oni Kabuto for free, let alone 10,000 of them? It's too good to be true, and that's how I know you're the scam artists.
Really?
You
I
got
sold
a
it?
lot of nerve trying to scam a Doshin. You're coming with me, and you'll give a full confession if you know what's good for you.
Finally, with the help of his intuition and a little guidance from beyond the void, Doshin Arataki successfully avoided being defrauded.
Wouldn't the message be more impactful if he actually fell for it and had his life ruined?
Not only that, but he asked a critical question. Who in their right mind would give away Oni Kabuto for free? I ask you all, is there such a thing as free Oni Kabuto? Free Mora? Or does nothing in life come for free? All right. Remember,
I'll come for free.
it takes years to make a fortune, but only a moment to lose it all to a scam artist. Stay
Yes,
alert,
it sure
everybody.
is. Yeah.
So, how's my acting? I think I did just fine without a script. Those two would-be scam artists need to up their game if they want to have a chance of taking me down.
Hello? Without that hint from the Traveler, you would have handed that cash away without a second thought.
I mean, he clearly would. Not told her to follow his heart last time.
Right, yeah. I should thank her for the timely hint. But
Should you?
I pretty much knew off the bat that something fishy was about to go down, so, it was just a matter of time before I saw right through their scam. Seriously, oldest trick in the book. Who's gonna fall for that?
Yeah, who?
Old tricks they may well be, but the reason they've stood the test of time is that the ideal victim is always out there somewhere. People who are behind on the times, naive, socially isolated, or have cognitive deficiencies. Just because they don't always get noticed doesn't mean they're not there.
How do you recognize these people? I'm asking for a friend.
Scammers cast a wide net. Sure, maybe 10,000 fish will escape, but they only need one catch for them to win and for us to lose.
The rest of us 10,000 fish.
No more losing from now on. Not with me here to protect everyone. I think we can all agree that my performance today shows I'm savvy enough to keep the scammers at bay.
We're all very impressed.
Don't be too confident. Anyway, Ito, my old... What was it again? Ah, yes.
Bro.
Here's the reward you were promised.
Ah, music to my ears. Emperor Oni Kabuto, come to Papa.
It's dead.
Oh, look at those sharp horns and those beautiful stripes. Well, hold on. Heizou, my hombre, why won't it move? Hey, bud, move! Oh no, I think this one might have, joined the big beetle battle in the sky.
Hey, he's not good at taking care of them.
It's a figurine, so not the moving kind.
Wow.
What? A figure? So, it's a fake?
Man alive, you seem a little surprised. Wait, you didn't actually think this was a real Oni Kabuto, did you? No, surely not. Ito, old chap, you must have seen from the photograph that it was a figurine. Don't tell me you didn't notice.
Wow. He's evil in this timeline, huh?
Really?
Really?
You little punk! Give me my Emperor Oni Kabuto now!
Oh, poor Paimon. Like, what are you doing with her? Is there such a thing as a free Oni Kabuto, or does nothing in life come for free? Everything comes for free. If you know how to treat them right. Wow. You only get 1,000 more per each of these? I never noticed how cheap they are. Okay, the 3 case files. Which sends me back over here, yes. All according to plan. I was gonna try and jump that wall again. Okay, got the books.
So, have you gone through the case files? Is there anything that caught...
I'm more concerned about the complaint letter against you. Are you gonna go through this?
I'm afraid this won't be an easy task. I was hoping I wouldn't have to drag you into this, but it's just occurred to me that with your help, I might be able to wrap up this problem.
Alright then, tell us about the complaint letter.
It's
Do
from
it.
Sango, the president of Bantan Sango Detective Agency. I assume you've met her before?
Not Sango Nomiya. Hmm? Yeah, I know you two have some sort of beef and a Parasaras.
You can say that. Sango's complaint letter accuses me of abusing my power for personal gain and blatantly concealing the truth behind the Ryuji case from years ago.
What?
Seriously, do I really seem like the type of person who'd do that?
Wait, the Ryuji case? But Ryuji likes you. The fuck?
Concealing the truth? That definitely sounds like something you would do.
Paimon, please.
Hey,
It's called a
don't
joke.
judge a book by its cover, alright? Let's just go to the detective agency and talk to Sango. We'll need to speak with her to get to the bottom of this.
We'll get to your bottom in a second. God, it's gonna be terrifying to be in a town with Traveler when they just do plunging attacks all the time. Now I want to talk to Ryuji. Ryuji! Ah, come on.
Welcome back, Mr. Heizou. I'm glad you're all right. How about some tonkatsu? You must have missed the taste of home after so long.
Wow, you really like him, huh?
Maybe next time, Ryuji. Seems like somebody's been expecting me. And I'm afraid they're only gonna be disappointed once again.
Oh.
Well, well, look who it is. The great Detective Heizou. What nonsense were you talking about just now?
Yeah,
I've been
what?
worried about you, you know. So much so that I took the trouble to write that heartfelt letter to the Tenryou Commission. Well, was it sufficiently flattering for you?
Uh-oh, they're at it again.
Wow.
Let's not waste the traveler's time, Sango. Just tell me, what do you want?
Fine by me. My request is simple. Disclose all the details of the Ryuji case. It's time you stop hiding the truth and let me investigate it thoroughly.
What? Huh?
First of all, that case has already been solved.
Yeah, I was
Second,
about
I've
to say.
disclosed everything the police station has on the case. And third...
Enough! You can only fool Ryuji with that. If you don't want to cooperate, I can assure you that I will write more letters to the headquarters of the Tenryou Commission. I will not give up on this case.
Can't he just write it off as harassment at that point? Or would this do anything?
Wait, hold on. Can someone please explain what's going on here? Paimon doesn't have a clue what you two are talking about.
Because it's really boring in actuality.
All right, let me explain. Several years ago, a terrible murder took place in the police station. I was still working at the Tenryou Commission then, and the victim was actually my dear boss. Due to various factors, I was deemed to be the top suspect, which is why it's called the Ryuji case.
And Heizou got you out of it,
Also,
I'm assuming?
Heizou wasn't a part of the police station back then. He was a detective at the agency. Which at the time was called the Bantan Sango and Heizou Detective Agency.
Huh? That's crazy! But, wait. Then why did Heizou leave?
Better pay.
After the incident, I was quickly convicted and sent to prison. Fortunately, Sango then promptly proved my innocence and caught the real murderer.
But that murderer was actually just a dummy to throw us off. Am I right, Detective Shikanoin?
Sango thought that everything went smoothly, so much so that she suspected the real murderer was someone else. Of course, Detective Heizou was also helping with the investigation, but after a long time, he still came up empty-handed.
Oh, outsmarted the two of you,
Later
didn't
on, he decided to join the police station to continue his investigation on the inside, which is why he left the detective agency.
Is he still doing the investigation?
Ha! That's what I thought too. I was foolish enough to believe that Detective Shikanoin and I shared a common goal. But I was wrong about him. He has no sense of loyalty at all. He just wanted to become an official as a means of gaining fame and fortune.
How does that... What? Explain that one, lady.
Come on, stop exaggerating. Let me set the record straight here.
How would becoming an official... What?
First, I joined the police station long after that murder case happened, and it had nothing to do with any inside investigation. That's just somebody's wishful thinking. Second, purely out of curiosity, I did investigate the case later from within the police station. My conclusion was that the suspect Sango had caught was in fact the real murderer. And lastly, when Sango didn't buy my conclusion and asked me to disclose all related case files from the police station, I did exactly as she asked. I didn't hide anything.
Exactly what the villain would say.
He's lying right through his teeth.
That's it. I want this to end once and for all. Since the Traveler's my supervisor today, they have complete access to all the police station's files.
We do? Oh, shit. Wonder how we can abuse our power today.
If she's willing to help re-examine the case and arrives at the same conclusion that I did, then you won't have to doubt me anymore.
Oh, cool.
Whoa. Huh?
Unless you don't trust the Traveler. Come on, say it.
Say it!
It's not about whether the Traveler's trustworthy. I'm just wondering if you will interfere somehow.
The thought never even crossed my mind.
You have to swear that you will not mislead the Traveler by any means, and let her investigate the truth on her own.
Yes.
No problem. Cross my heart, hope to die.
Well, Traveler, are you willing to help me with this? Will you agree to re-examine the Ryuji case and find the truth? You can bill me later for however much you'd like as compensation.
Ooh. Carte blanche, huh?
Sango, really? However much they want?
Money is valuable, no doubt. But pursuing the truth is the reason I started this agency. The Ryuji case is the only case I failed to solve. I am willing to give you anything.
Yikes. No need to go to that far. I'll help you for free. No need, a simple thank you will be enough. I'll do my best. What's the difference? Oh well.
All right. I'm counting on you, Traveler.
I'll take my thanks in advance. Thank you.
You hear that, Detective Shikanoin? Ha! Now we just need to wait and see.
You hear the detective? Shikanoin!
All right, I got it. No need to keep yammering like that. You'll scare the kids next door.
There are kids next door?
Come on, let's go back to the police station.
What counts as next door? This goddamn police station. Couldn't put the waypoint a little more convenient? Somewhere a little more convenient? I have no idea how to string a sentence together. I wish I did.
Alright, hang out here for a sec. I need to go to the archives to get the case files. For now, why don't you go and chat with Yoriki Owada over there? He worked on this case too back in the day.
You seem to really want me to look into this.
No, you misunderstand. It's not that I want you to look into this. It's just that you're the only one who can. You're the only one I can think of who Sango would ever believe. She trusts in both your qualities and abilities, so I hope your findings can finally convince her and put an end to this whole thing. Sure, she's just writing complaint letters for now, but who knows what she'll do in the future. Alright, I'll go get those case files. You go ahead and talk to Yoriki Owada for a while.
I don't know why people put this much faith in me. Or the main character. Alright, Mr. Owada. Your title is Yoriki? My guy.
Oh, hello there.
Heizou sent me to talk to you about the Ryuji case.
Ryuji case. Oh, so you want to reinvestigate that one?
What if Ryuji actually turns out to be the murderer?
That
oh my
was several
god.
Years ago now, but I still remember it clearly. It's pretty hard to forget something like that.
That would actually be an insane twist. I'd respect that.
Especially when the victim was the head of this police station. His name was Takatsukasa Isamu, the younger brother of Takatsukasa Susumu, head of the Takatsukasa clan.
Don't say that many Takatsukasas
He was really
in a
one
single
of a
sentence,
kind.
please.
Decisive, brave, and smart. He was much younger than me and already had quite a reputation. I'm sure he would have gone far in the Tenryou Commission, if only he was still alive. What a shame. Who would have guessed someone was plotting against him?
I said Ryuji was the top suspect.
People will believe anything they hear. Everyone in the police station knew that Ryuji saw Takatsukasa Isamu like a father.
Yeah, well, patricide is a thing.
Ryuji was an orphan, you know. Before he joined the station, he had been taking odd jobs here and there. It was Isamu who really took him under his wing.
Wasn't that?
Ryuji was simple and not particularly bright, but he was very loyal to those who treated him well. He's also hardworking. Isamu must have seen these qualities in him and decided to keep Ryuji by his side. Ryuji worked with him for years after that, and was even promoted to be his personal assistant. Do you really think Ryuji would do anything to harm him?
Should I put it past him?
So, then why was Ryuji convicted? Even Paimon can tell that's a mistake.
Well, here comes the interesting part of the case. Within a week, and before all the loose ends had even been tied up, Ryuji received his conviction. Moreover,
By who?
it was signed by Madame Kujo-Sara.
Okay.
What? Why would Sara do something like that?
What do you think, Awada?
I'm getting older now, and my eyesight is poor. I can't see too clearly anymore.
Yeah, but metaphorically, how do you see it happening?
Hey, come on, Yoriki Owada, there's nothing to see. It's obvious that the Kujo clan did it.
You can't just go around saying things like that, Wisuki. Those were just hearsay. There was no evidence.
That's not true. Traveler, you may be unaware that the Takatsukasa clan has always been assisting the Kujo clan in the Tenryou Commission. But who doesn't want to be the boss, right?
The boss is too much work. Just put me behind the counter.
And Takatsukasa Isamu was the key figure for the Takatsukasa clan to bring down the Kujo clan. At that time, no one was held in higher regard than Isamu.
Okay.
So, naturally, the Kujo clan saw him as a potential threat. Kujo Takayuki must have been planning it all along, that rascal. Takayuki is able to control the Takatsukasa clan as long as he's in power. But by the time he retires, Isamu would have been at the apex of his political power, while Masahito and Kamaji of the Kujo clan would still have been too young.
I don't follow.
The two of them wouldn't stand a chance against Isamu. You think Kujo Takayuki would simply sit back while Isamu gained traction? So he decided to strike first.
You youngsters and your conspiracy theories.
I like how the spear's in the exact same position even when they swap back and forth.
True. It's the only way to explain it. Otherwise, why would an impartial person like Madame Kujo-Sara sign Ryuji's conviction so quickly?
I guess we'll find
They
out.
had to find a scapegoat to pacify the Takatsukasa clan, so Kujo Takayuki must have told her to sign it immediately.
Immediately.
I'm not accusing Madame Kujo-Sara of anything, mind you. I respect her very much. But maybe she had no other choice.
What do you know? I'm sure Madame Kujo-Sara must have had her own reasons.
It's kind of disappointing that they don't seem to make a lot of gray characters, so the odds of Kujo-Sara doing anything shady seems unlikely. It'd be more fun doing quests like this if it actually seemed like a reasonable possibility. Oh well. What about the real murderer who was later caught by Sango?
The guy was a forensic expert who worked in the station named Shiroyama. I have to admit, he wasn't easy to track down. That Sango really is something, though. She caught him without even breaking a sweat. It turned out that after poisoning Isamu, Shiroyama secretly took the poison to Ryuji's place in order to frame him.
Huh.
Later on, The poison was also found in the forensic office, but that was already after Shiroyama's death. He confessed everything in a testament.
Shiroyama died? Oh shit.
That's right. He hung himself in the forensic office not long
Not
after
poison,
Sango was
huh?
on his trail. Probably because he knew it was only a matter of time before he would be caught.
Yeah, that does sound kind of sus, actually.
Of course, he didn't admit whether he had been prompted by Kujo Takayuki. He took the responsibility alone. I bet Kujo Takayuki promised him a sizable compensation. After all, Shiroyama had a family to feed.
Okay, so he has a family he's responsible for, but he just off himself?
There you go again, pulling conclusions out of thin air. There wasn't any evidence of that at all.
Listen, I can almost guarantee that it was the Takatsukasa clan who invited Sango to investigate. We all knew that Ryuji was just a scapegoat. You think the Takatsukasa clan wouldn't figure that out? They're not stupid. So, they were suspicious of the Kujo clan and invited Sango to take the case. However, the Kujo clan were still a step ahead and were able to remove themselves from the situation before the whole thing blew up. They drove Shiroyama to take all the blame as well as his own life. A perfectly clean cut for the Kujo clan.
But he hanged himself. There's no clean cut then. You're thinking of the bathtub suicide.
With Shiroyama dead, there was no one left to testify. Even the Electro Archon herself wouldn't be able to do anything.
It's a dead end, all right.
You make up stuff faster than a politician. It's a wonder nobody's asked you to be an advisor yet.
Hey, that's their loss.
The whole thing is starting to sound complicated.
Paimon, please. You're a toddler. Nobody's expecting you to solve a murder mystery.
Hey, I brought the files.
Like, go read a book and drink a juice box, Paimon.
I bet you got quite an earful just now, huh? But don't believe everything they say. After all, people can tell you anything, and it's hard to separate truth from rumors without facts.
What are
So
the
what
facts?
really matters is the case files. Everything laid out here is all that the police station has about the case. Please, take a look.
Are we gonna put some Ace Attorney shit?
Remember, you may find many clues during an investigation, but not all of them are useful. And in some cases, the clues you will find will not only be useless, but downright misleading.
No shit.
Also, if a clue cannot corroborate anything on its own, you can always compare it with other clues, and maybe then you'll find what you're looking for. Okay, that should just about do it. I'm looking forward to your results.
Detective games always interest me because I feel like they can pretty accurately capture a real-life experience, which is just connecting dots. But the mechanics involved can always be a little bit funky, and it's always weird when everything is planned ahead of time. Like, if you could do it procedurally, that shit would be amazing.
Hold on. What actually counts as a result?
Yeah.
Usually, you need to find two things from these clues: a proven motive and proven means. Once you can confirm these two things, the criminal can be proven guilty.
That seems really thin. Like, to me, motive seems completely unnecessary in a lot of cases. Whatever. I'm not the detective here, I understand.
All right, you can go ahead and get started now. I look forward to hearing your verdict.
Okay, my verdict is... Uesugi did it.
Traveler, investigating a case isn't so easy, is it? Don't worry, I'll tell you all you need to know.
How about President Sango?
Sango? The Takatsukasa clan really hired an amazing detective, didn't they?
I don't know, did they? You tell me.
She comes to the station to submit applications every now and then, and has been constantly requesting to reinvestigate the Ryuji case. But Heizou has always prevented her from doing so. I really didn't expect that she'd go as far as writing a complaint letter, though. Phew, she's relentless.
Yeah.
As for why Heizou Senpai has been keeping her away from the case, I think he's afraid that Sango would be putting herself in danger. After all, we're talking about the murder of an important man. That can be deep water if you're not careful.
Yeah, what's the worst that could happen? Somebody sends assassins after you? I'm sure you could handle it.
Sango may run a detective agency, but in the end, she's just an ordinary person.
This is where visions come in handy. So we're the friends?
Well, not exactly. I've pretty much seen them argue every time they meet.
Yeah.
But Heizou might still consider her as an old friend. I heard that he used to work with Sango.
I mean, they worked together like way before. Wouldn't you know about that?
Sometimes he'd ask me to hand over less pressing cases to the detective agency. I guess he just wants to support Sango's business.
Wow, so Sango's just a bitch?
Heizou Senpai is a good person. There's no doubt about that.
Wow, good guy Heizou. What do you guys want? Can I help? Okay, what? Explain yourself.
Don't take anything Uesugi says too seriously. Just nod along.
I can do that. About Takatsukasa Isamu and Ryuji.
Oh, that? Well, let me see. Ryuji saw Takatsukasa Isamu as his foster father, that's for sure.
Is it for sure?
But I can't say whether Isamu helped Ryuji without expecting anything in return.
Ah, what would he
After
expect?
all, Isamu was a resourceful person. A simple and naive person like Ryuji wouldn't ever be suitable as an advisor, but he could certainly be a loyal and trustworthy aide.
Did Isamu fake his death? Let's find his corpse. Let's dig up his grave.
Isamu
That's cool,
was
right?
expecting a child of his own later, but unfortunately, he was killed before the child was ever born.
Oh.
Anyway, enough about all that. Aren't you here to investigate the case? You'd better get a move on.
Well, you're the one who's leaving with a downer of a story and that's sending me away. Okay, am I supposed to click these or am I supposed to click you? Yeah, wait, can I?
So, what did you find? Have you come to a conclusion?
No, nothing yet. I'll keep looking through the files.
Let me know once you've made some progress.
Well, I've made literally zero considering I didn't even start, but yes. I'm too close to... Okay. The autopsy report of Takatsukasa Isamu. The deceased, Takatsukasa Isamu, 41 years old, police station manager. Clothes intact at time of death, no visible trauma observed on the body, no signs of struggle. His throat was congested and swollen, caused by a cold. Caused by a cold before his death? A local ulceration was found in the stomach and intestine, caused by novel toxin found in the stomach contents. Stomach contents include partially undigested soft rice residue. So they poisoned a rice bowl? Small volume of fish liver paste residue, the main ingredient of which is highly concentrated fish liver extract, a valuable nutritional supplement. Small volume of cold medicine residue. Oh, this could also be the poison. Oh, containing a large amount of acidic fruit and vegetable extracts. Appears to be specially prepared medicine from the Office of Forensic Science. Oh. Small volume of novel toxin residue, which was found to be the same toxin discovered in the homes of Ryuji and Shirayama. Cause of death, abdominal mucous membrane disease plus respiratory circulation failure triggered by the novel toxin. The cold might have...
Yikes! He ate all kinds of stuff.
Ryuji's testimony. A week before the incident, Master Takatsukasa Isamu caught a cold and lost his appetite. Rice was all he could eat, so there's the means. And he had been taking some special cold medicine. The night before the incident, he had to recover and was still busy with his work, so I was worried about his health. When Dr. Shirayama came to deliver medicine, I consulted him about a health supplement. Dr. Shirayama said fish liver paste could help boost his immune system, so I went to the forensic office to retrieve some and gave it to Takatsukasa. Oh. But the next day, really, Master Takatsukasa was so kind to me. I swear I would never do that to him.
Come to think of it, Shiroyama was a forensic doctor. He could easily pull off something like this.
So Ryuji clearly had means, but yes, he didn't have a motive. Shiroyama's testament? Testament instead of testimony? Is there a reason they're labeling this differently? I murdered Takatsukasa Isamu. Oh, because it's... the actual piece of paper. I poisoned his cold medicine. Though he appeared to be honest and honorable in public, in secret he asked me to search out a new type of poison to get rid of those who opposed him. Oh! He also said that if I refused, he would have me thrown in prison. He used my family to blackmail me. He left me with no choice. I killed him with a new type of poison that I had someone purchase for me in the International Trade Association. To protect myself, I later framed my colleague, Ryuji. But now it's only a matter of time before the detective uncovers everything. I know that I've made a big mistake, and there's no escaping it now. Only death awaits me. I merely ask that my family be spared.
This is the key to proving that Shiroyama was the murderer, right? That is, if he was telling the truth, of course.
Yeah, that's sort of the assumption you're making, Paimon. Takatsukasa Isamu's message. A note placed with Shiroyama's testament. After comparing the handwriting, it was confirmed to have been written by the deceased Takatsukasa Isamu. Shiroyama, a long time no see. I trust the thing I asked of you is in progress. Wait a second. It definitely could be Ryuji if he knew about... Wait, what the fuck? I paid a visit to your home today while you weren't around. Thankfully, your wonderful wife welcomed me in. She's a fine woman. A perfect match for you. Your wife is 5 months pregnant, I believe. Fancy that. My wife, too. I took the liberty of returning once more to provide her with some health supplements. Uh-oh! Even helped administer them to her myself. She was most grateful indeed. Uh-oh! You will be equally grateful to me, no doubt. Then don't keep me waiting.
Takatsukasa Isamu seems like a thoughtful person, but something about the tone sounds weird.
I don't like that Paimon is helping this much. Conviction of Ryuji. The suspect Ryuji, 20 years old, Doshin, is a subordinate of the deceased Takatsukasa Isamu. Ryuji grew to resent his boss, Takatsukasa Isamu, following a conflict at work. He then secretly bought a bottle of poison to kill him in revenge. Unused poison was later found in the suspect Ryuji's house. The crime of premeditated murder, Ryuji is ordered to remain in temporary incarceration awaiting trial. This file shall be kept as evidence. Signed, Kujosara.
Ryuji's conviction really was signed by Kujosara. But now we know she had it wrong.
Or did she? Conviction of Shiroyama. The suspect, Shiroyama, 22 years old, forensic doctor, a subordinate of the deceased Takatsukasa Isamu. Shiroyama grew to resent his boss, Takatsukasa Isamu, following conflict at work. Why is this exactly the same? He then secretly bought a bottle of poison to kill him in revenge. Unused poison was later found in... Jesus Christ, this is exactly the same. He confessed to having planted the poison found in Ryuji's house. For the crime of premeditated murder, Shiroyama is hereby sentenced to death. Punishment cannot be carried out as the suspect ended his own life before execution could take place. This file shall be kept as evidence. Well, Shiroyama can't exactly defend himself, can he? Signed, Kujosara.
So Shiroyama's conviction was also signed by Kujosara, just like Ryuji's.
They could both be guilty, technically. But then Ryuji killed Shiroyama to keep him quiet. Toxicology report. On the toxin that caused Takatsukasa Isamu's death, an odorless, tasteless, and inert substance, soluble in water but also soluble in other substances, has the properties of a synthetic toxin. It appears as a fine white powdery substance in its normal state, which you can put on rice, tentative name white powder. It's like anthrax. The station has investigated the ledgers of all domestic commerce guilds. No transaction record for such an item was found.
A synthetic toxin? What's that?
No transaction records? Are there any extras? Research log from the from the Office of Forensic Science. It's blank, looks like someone tore out a few pages.
That's weird. There's nothing here. This must be some of the false information that Heizou told us to look out for.
That's it? I mean, they both have the same motive. It was just, we were angry at the job. Conflict at work. I don't know, man.
So, what did you find? Have you come to a conclusion?
My conclusion is that I don't have a conclusion. Apparently I did.
Really? You found the criminal's motive and means that quickly? Awesome. All right, let's talk about the motive first. What clue reveals the criminal's motive?
I have no idea. The problem is I don't know what they're after, what they're actually asking for. This is the issue I often have in these investigation games where I know the direction that I want to take it in, but then the steps the game asks me to take, like, isn't clear. Just Shiroyama's testament. Yeah, no, this makes sense. This combination. The message where he seems to threaten his wife.
Excellent work. According to the victim's message, the two had deep conflicts. Although we cannot confirm whether the poison had been requested by the victim or not,
yeah,
it is true that Isamu used Shiroyama's family to blackmail him. Such circumstances could be enough motive for Shiroyama to commit the crime.
But wasn't Takatsukasa Isamu good to Shiroyama? He even went to Shiroyama's house to bring health supplements. But maybe he didn't really bring health supplements. Maybe it was something bad.
Yeah. Health supplements is code for poison in this context.
Is that what you think, Paimon? Well, we later found out that what Takatsukasa Isamu sent to Shiroyama's house was indeed health supplements. But if you consider the circumstances, what he sent wasn't important.
He was sending a message.
What was important is that sending the supplements was actually a dangerous signal.
That he has the capability.
Isamu was essentially implying, I can put anything in your wife's supplements at any time. If you really care about her safety, then get me what I want.
Which is why he then put the poison in the... Yeah, it gets poetic, yeah, sure.
So scary! Your assumption sounds like a real threat. You're not really that dark inside, are you?
No, he's that dark outside.
You don't really catch criminals by standing in the light, do you?
I don't know.
Basically, these two
I don't
clues
catch
work
criminals.
to verify each other, and the murderer's motive is confirmed. Now, all that's left is the means of the crime.
The health supplements. What am I supposed to answer that to?
Next,
Whoa.
Which clue confirms the criminal's means? So, what did you find? Have you come to a conclusion?
Wait, do I have more to look through? I'll just
Sure.
double check.
Let me know when.
Just in case something pops up. Yeah, the memes though. Which one of these? I guess it's just his testament, where he said what he did. Poisonous cold medicine. Ah, cold medicine, not the health supplement. Wait! Should I give it to the...
This is the key to proving that Shiroyama was the murderer, right?
He had a lot of shit on him, though. A valuable nutritional supplement. That's the one that confuses me. Yeah. Was he not supposed to just eat... Well...
Next, which clue confirms that? So, what did you?
Yeah, sure. Ryuji's testimony and conviction of Shiroyama. I want to do that one. Psychology report. Shit. Was that a separate... Well... I just want to know about this one.
This blank research log? I don't see how it can explain anything. Perhaps you should give it some more thought.
Maybe? The toxicology report? Was there one? I don't even remember.
Close. The autopsy report states that the cause of death is a special toxin. But how was this toxin administered to the deceased? Was it mixed with the cold medicine, as Shiroyama stated in his testament? If so, we need some...
I guess the toxicology report then. Well...
Bingo! The autopsy report confirms that the cause of death was a special toxin. The testament indicates that Shiroyama used his position as a forensic expert to mix the toxin into the cold medicine taken by the deceased. But is that really the truth? Is it not possible that the toxin was mixed into the fish liver paste?
Yeah.
Well,
but
according
who?
to the toxicology report, this white powder only dissolves in water. Neither rice nor the fish liver paste could be used as a carrier of the toxin. The cold medicine was the only option.
Is that what it said? I thought it said the other way around, that it could... Well, I guess I
Putting the
know.
poison elsewhere would not only fail to guarantee a lethal dose, but would also increase the chance of it being noticed by the deceased. Therefore, the means is also confirmed.
Add that to the motive for the crime and... Whoa! So the murderer really was Shiroyama!
Yep, pretty clear cut, wouldn't you say? Look, I really don't know what Sango is so suspicious about.
I mean, the torn out report is one thing.
Yeah, it's pretty clear cut. Huh. You could say it's almost too clear cut.
Alright, I still have some questions. Also, where did they get the poison from?
Oh? Well, let's hear them. Maybe I have answers. What's bugging you?
Based on the convictions written by Kujo Sara for Ryuji and Shiroyama, the two committed the same crime. Why are the punishments different? Why is the research log from the Office of Forensic Science blank? Did someone tear this out? Here are some pages. The toxicology report mentioned that this poison isn't sold anywhere in Inazuma, but Shirayama's testament said that he bought it at the International Trade Association. Yeah! I'm suspicious of all of these. I want to find out about the poison first.
Maybe the report was wrong. The International Trade Association is a gathering place for merchants from all over. Countless merchants pass through the port of Rito every day. It's natural for there to be a couple of missing records here or there.
It's also poison, so could have gotten it by illegal means. Why? Yeah, let's go with the less obvious ones.
Very nice. Top marks for attention to detail. It doesn't have any real bearing on the case, but let me explain how that works for you.
Please do.
So, why would Madame Kujo-Sara sign one conviction sentencing Ryuji to temporary incarceration awaiting trial, and another conviction sentencing Shiroyama to death?
Yes.
You may have heard some rumors back at the station that when this case first came up, the Kujo clan higher-ups were in dire need of a scapegoat to keep the Takatsukasa clan off their backs. And poor Ryuji became the successful candidate.
But why kill Shirayama?
In less than a week, the conviction was drafted, sent to Madame Kujo-Sara, and signed. Allegedly, she knew what it was about as soon as she saw it, and signed it with no questions asked. But anyone who buys this story clearly doesn't know that much about Madame Kujo-Sara. She's the most principled person in the entire Tenryou Commission, for goodness sake.
So somebody else signed it?
How would she respond to a case filled with unanswered questions and no confession from the suspect?
Oh, you mean...
Exactly. Before she signed it, she changed Ryuji's conviction from the death sentence to temporary incarceration.
Aha!
Ryuji escaped a disastrous fate without ever realizing it. Had Madame Kujo-Sara not changed his sentence, Sango would have been seeking justice for a dead man.
Why was Sara so lenient with Ryuji?
But why would she get pushed into signing anything?
That's the wrong question. This wasn't about Ryuji, but Madame Kujo-Sara's principles. The conviction could have been for a Ryuji, a Guji, heck, even a Tanuki, and she would have made the same decision. Given the enormous pressure she was under at the time, I'd say she did the most she could. Don't you think?
I have no idea what kind of pressure she is under.
Pressure? Really? Was someone higher up putting pressure on Sara?
The pressure came from all sides. The deceased was the leader of the police station and the rising star of the Takatsukasa clan. All eyes were on this case. How this became reduced to the unimaginative rumor that Madame Kujo-Sara convicted Ryuji under pressure from her superiors, I have no idea.
Rumors here, conspiracy theories there. Lies at every turn.
Fortunately, Madame Kujo-Sara works in an open and transparent manner, and pays no heed to rumors like this. She just rolls her eyes and forgets all about them.
How do you know?
Just because she has never publicly clarified the truth doesn't mean she was hiding anything. So when I asked her about it, saying it was relevant to a case I was working on, she just told me how it was. Believe me, in this case, more than any other, I have checked every last detail.
Just to get back into Sango's good graces, is it really worth it? Why is the research log from the Office of Forensic Science blank?
This also puzzles me. Maybe someone doesn't want us being privy to the content inside, or maybe Shiroyama tore a bunch of pages out by accident. But regardless, this isn't essential to the case. Like I said before, a lot of what comes up in an investigation is irrelevant information. The crucial elements are Shiroyama's motive and means, which we have established.
I don't like the emphasis on motive. Like, if we can prove that somebody did it, well, I'm just saying we can get stronger evidence.
Well, I've answered all your lingering questions, and you've checked all the material the police station has, so what do you think? Case closed?
Paimon still feels like something doesn't add up. But then again, Heizou did give us all the files the police station had. Ugh, this is annoying.
We've seen everything that the police station has. Now I see the problem.
I don't follow.
At the detective agency, you told I've disclosed everything the police station has on the case. When we started to look at the files, you said to us everything laid out here is all that the police station has about the case. Just now you said it again. You've checked all the material the police station has. Where are the rest of the files?
Right! Why do you keep emphasizing police station every single time?
You tell me. Why do I keep emphasizing police station every time?
I will kick down the door to your house. Give me the fucking file. Because you're trying to hint that there's other information that the police station doesn't have.
So we're finally here, huh?
Hey, don't get sassy.
I was starting to think our investigation was about to end a little early. That would have been a real shame. And alive, you finally saw through my little game.
Fuck your game. Where are the files?
You're absolutely right. There is other information that the police station doesn't have. Reason being? It's my own evidence. And this evidence should help answer a couple of your questions more clearly.
What the fuck do you...
Why was the research log from the Office of Forensic Science blank? And where did the white powder come from?
Aha! Paimon knew you were keeping secrets!
And why is Kujo-Sara so easily bullied?
Don't you have secrets too?
Paimon? I'm not sure.
No. Nope. Definitely not.
I don't choose the deceptive type.
Let's talk somewhere else. This isn't the best place for this discussion.
Find a quiet place? I love a quiet place. Wait, how far away is this? Oh, man. Hey, adventurers! You a bunch of goofballs? Wow!
This is a quiet spot. Let's talk here.
Should we? Fine.
Here's the secret I've been keeping all along. The torn out pages from the research log of the Office of Forensic Science.
Why would you do that?
Right! But Paimon can't believe you kept this a secret all this time!
It's not like you think. I wasn't the one who tore out the pages.
Yeah, but you kept them.
Look, just read it over first.
Acidic nutrients extracted from the Sunsetia were mixed with the oil extracted from the fish liver. When the mixture was purified, the formation of a fine, powdery substance was observed. Over the course of a week, forest boars to whom this substance had been administered suffered first from damaged and diseased skin mucous membranes, followed by respiratory failure, then death. The mixing and purification procedure was then repeated. But replacing the Sunsetia with concentrated Sunsetia juice and the fish liver with concentrated fish liver paste, a large quantity of the powdery substance was produced. When the forest boars were administered this dose, the time to death was reduced from 1 week to a few hours. See appendix for lethal dose analysis. Researcher Shiroyama. What, he made it himself then? Why would he say... But why would he... Oh! He was trying to hide the fact that he was doing research into poison, as he was told by Mr. Bossman?
Finished?
The Katsukasa?
Do you see now? The method used by the perpetrator to commit his crime wasn't by putting the white powder in the cold medicine.
He put it in the fish liver paste. The cold medicine and the fish liver paste were mixed to form the white powder. Was it the cold medicine? Wait. Is Sunsetia in the cold medicine? Oh yeah, I guess... Wait. It did contain various things, didn't it?
That's correct. The white powder was Shiroyama's invention. As a forensic doctor, he provided a special cold medicine for Takatsukasa Isamu. The autopsy report showed that this medicine contained a high volume of acidic fruit and vegetable extracts,
including Sanseria.
Then, he tricked Ryuji into sending fish liver paste to Takatsukasa Isamu. When the two substances were taken together, a toxic dose of the substance formed in his body. This is the real modus operandi.
This changes nothing.
That's awful. One was medicine, and the other was an expensive nutritional supplement. Both completely harmless.
No wonder the Jews are so worried about being kosher. You can just mix fruit and fish and die.
True, both are harmless on their own, but when combined, poof, that's it.
Why didn't Shiroyama admit this in his testament? There was no need for him to hide. No, he needed, well, he did kill his boss. Why was he covering for him? Actually, that is confusing.
Not him who wanted to hide it, but the person pulling the strings behind him.
Huh. You mean there was someone else pulling the strings?
Aren't you curious where I found these pages from the research log? It was in Kujo Takayuki's secret warehouse.
Oh, the plot thickens.
After I found the missing pages, I did some digging around and found out that Shiroyama had worked for Kujo Takayuki before joining the police station.
Okay.
The Kujo clan secretly provided Shiroyama with funds to study forensic science. I guess you could say that Kujo Takayuki's investment paid dividends in this case. Of course, I had only learned all of this after the Vision Hunt decree came to an end. Kujo Takayuki had lost his grip on power, and the Tenryou Commission was undergoing a general reshuffle. To avoid coming under suspicion, Madame Kujo Sara put me in charge of building a case against Kujo Takayuki. I found a huge stash of fish liver paste in his secret warehouse. Nothing hugely incriminating about that, of course.
Wait,
but I still
even
took
that
the trouble
late?
to open each and every package until finally.
Why would he have fish liver paste way after the...
I had to concede that this really was just a huge stash of fish liver paste. But then, underneath the floor tiles, where the fish liver paste was stacked, I found a secret compartment with this torn-off research report lying inside.
Keep it! If it's incriminating, just fucking burn it! He already took... Oh my god!
Him who wanted to frame Ryuji all along. What a nasty piece of work.
Let's review the whole case from the top. First, Takatsukasa Isamu, for whatever reason, noticed Shiroyama's talent as a forensic doctor and asked him to develop a special poison on his behalf.
Oh, why?
But Shiroyama was already working for the Kujo clan, so he refused.
Then he got threatened.
Takatsukasa Isamu wasn't about to take no for an answer, and that's where things took a dark turn. He twisted Shiroyama's arm by making a veiled threat to harm his family. All Shiroyama could do was to secretly report everything to Kujo Takayuki. When Takayuki learned what was happening, he instructed Shiroyama to pretend to cooperate with Takatsukasa Isamu, then kill the latter with the white powder once it was fully developed.
Uh-huh.
Meanwhile, Ryuji's only role in this case was to deliver the fish liver paste to Takatsukasa Isamu on Shiroyama's orders, completely unaware of the fact that he was being used as a pawn and that this was a key ingredient needed to create the poison. After the incident, Kujo Takayuki hoped to make Ryuji the fall guy, until the death sentence was stalled when it reached Madame Kujo Sara. In the meantime, Sango had begun her own investigation. Kujo Takayuki grew nervous that the truth would get out, so he threw Shiroyama to the wolves, hounding him to death and erasing all traces of contact between the two. And yes,
okay, that works.
He wanted to keep this secret formula, so he hid it. Greedy guy, that Takayuki. He must have wanted to have it on hand just in case he needed to employ it again in the future and make someone else disappear.
That doesn't make sense. Oh my fucking god. There are so many ways to get around it. Like, First of all, it's easy to remember. You just grab some sunsettia and put some fish liver paste on it. Bada bing, bada boom. Second of all, you can put it in code. Third of all, you don't need the actual fucking research paper and shove it under a floorboard. What kind of Scooby-Doo shit is this? And it got away with it too if it weren't for your pesky kids and your damn dog.
This Kujo Takayuki
Or
is an
Paimon.
evil lunatic. We've got to report this to A. Whatever his current punishment is, it needs to be 10 times worse.
That would be practically impossible. One research log found in his warehouse doesn't prove anything. Even I can think of 100 excuses.
Okay,
Besides,
give me one.
Ryuji directly contributed to Takatsukasa Isamu's death by delivering the fish liver paste to him. The fact that he was unaware of the true nature of the situation doesn't matter.
Of course it matters.
But he's still innocent, right? Isn't it just a coincidence?
I'm sorry, does intent not matter in Inazuma?
Paimon really doesn't get how the law works.
Legally speaking, the judge would most likely rule that it was accidental. But in practice, Ryuji may still have to end up shouldering some responsibility.
No.
So basically, you've been hiding the truth all this time to protect Ryuji.
Mental trauma doesn't heal as easily as physical wounds. My biggest worry is that Ryuji would struggle to cope if he knew the truth. He's like an innocent child. He freely gives his trust and his love to everyone that treats him well. That's why he thought of Takatsukasa Isamu as a
You're
father
describing a
figure.
Labrador.
I'm pretty sure that to this day, he has never paused to wonder whether Takatsukasa Isamu was actually a good person, or if Sango just hired him as a gopher. Or why I left the detective agency. If he found out the facts about Takatsukasa Isamu, I'm afraid it would crush him.
So are you revealing the truth to me today?
Well, as you can see, I'm a little less confident than people might think. To
About
prevent
what,
Ryuji
though?
from getting hurt, I covered up the truth. But by doing so, have I held him back?
Oh, this is where I choose whether or not to tell him.
Did I do the right thing? I couldn't turn to anyone for help, and everyone around me thinks I'm so smart that I should just be able to handle every case on my own. Even if I tried to discuss it with them, they'd just say, "Don't be ridiculous, Mr. Heizou, no problem's too difficult for you." But you're different.
No.
Unlike them, you don't have that kind of prejudice towards me.
No, Heizou. I think you're the one who has some growing to do because you need to make this decision yourself.
You've traveled far and wide and have had all kinds of experiences. It must have taught you a lot.
Yeah, so does your life experiences. Like,
Most importantly,
mine aren't
my
unique.
intuition tells me that you're someone special.
Who doesn't
That I
slay
can
dragons
trust you and that you can help me.
and strike down gods?
Right.
Fine.
So, I'd like you to be the one to decide whether we should expose the truth or not.
I need to think about that.
You don't need to tell me what you decide, and you certainly don't need to decide right now. Let's just say I'm leaving this teensy tiny matter up to you. All right, let's head back to the detective agency. You can mull it over on the way. Once you've made up your mind, just tell Ryuji and Sango your verdict.
Oh shit. I got evidence in my inventory. A research log excerpt with plenty of crinkles. The handwriting is still very much legible. Okay. Acidic nutrients extracted from the sunsettias. Concentrated sunsettia juice. That is spooky. Is there shit in real life that actually operates like that? Completely mundane chemicals you can mix together and then bada bing bada boom. I'm dying. Oh my god, it's late. I really need to call it a day. I guess we'll leave it on a cliffhanger. Bye. Peace. Get out of here.